Yeah.
Okay.
Welcome to another session, I think session 76, correct properly, of
Yes.
the Tomb of Annihilation campaign, which I am now referring to as Tomb of the Nine Gods, since we're in the ending
Yep.
portion. I adjusted my dice cam for anyone watching. You can actually see the dice now, so that's useful. Before it like vaguely showed dice with really low resolution, and it's not effective.
Do you have a fence to catch the dice so they don't go flying?
I kind of do. I have a temporary fence. It looks pretty bad, but I'm hoping to change it soon. I haven't figured out what to do.
We can call the... You know what? When we do the water deep, out of humor, we can call our party the Flying Die.
Something like that, right? Did we ever tell you about the plucked monkey?
Thank you, Mom.
Single greatest stroke
No.
of brilliance I ever had.
Do you want to tell him, Zach?
So we had to traverse this river, but we had spent all of our money on like mounts and equipment and stuff. And so, as a ranger, I had a pretty high survival skill, and then like the rogue, for whatever reason, had a really high survival skill. And
Okay.
so between the two of us, we rolled spectacularly to like make this boat. And it was a dope boat. It was very cool. It was our river boat. And while we were cruising around, I was taking pot shots at flying monkeys so that I could make feathers. And we decided we were going, and as I was sitting on the boat, like, you know, making feathers, we decided we were going to call the boat the Plucked Monkey.
Oh, okay, yeah.
It was a
Nice
fitting
name. That does sound like a fitting name.
So always remember, the name is more important than the actual like device or structure or dice roll.
Oh, yeah.
Like that's not the important part.
So for example, in the Water Deep, you guys know that my character is a retired sea captain. I was thinking, what should the name of the ship be? Salty Walrus is what I came up with.
Ooh, I like that.
That's very nice. There was a doctor in the town of Linden, Mississippi. He had a pontoon boat for the river named Sclerosis of the River.
What? That's a much better name.
You know,
I saw a boat
Sclerosis of the seas.
Liz.
Boat on Lake Coeur d'Alene that was called Sodally Tober, and I've never gotten over how great that is.
Was that your uncle's boat?
Totally.
No, that was not my uncle's boat.
That really works for this campaign because like I just change stuff willy-nilly, right? Like and what Liz was saying about it doesn't matter what's actually true, it matters just the name. Like the role doesn't matter. That applies to me as an expositor because I don't care what your role is. I just want to dump the lore on you. You know? Oh, hey, real quick. Sorry, I gotta run off and run outside and shut off a sprinkler real fast. I'll be right back in 1 minute. Gotta do that. So talk amongst yourselves.
He does have a cool ass hookup in his room.
They what?
Like I've never really seen it behind him too much, but like
Yeah, I think he got a better quality camera, and you can really
he
see.
did that 2K camera, but like all the stuff he has in those scenes,
Yeah.
like yeah.
Is that a map of Schultz in the background?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's interesting. Now all he needs is a red pointer, so you can just like point to the map. It's like, okay, you guys are now here.
Oh yeah?
Could just walk around the scene.
I literally ran. That was maybe a bad idea. I'm out of breath now. I always forget to breathe when I run.
Yeah.
Okay.
Kind of important.
We finished off last session with you clearing the tomb of Obalaka. And upon the sarcophagus, there was a ring. Gedlin reached out and touched that ring, and he heard a voice screaming, "Let me in!" And it passed through Gedlin and disappeared. And a few minutes later, Gedlin hears another voice. "Oh, Gedlin, I can read your mind."
Mom?
What are you doing? I say as I just walk by and like look at this weirdo new person that I just met. You hearing voices there, bud?
I think so.
Wait,
It
what?
says he can read my mind.
What? No, that's a rhetorical question, huh? Like I'm not. You weren't supposed to say yes. Let's just say that.
Obalaka
Yes was not supposed to be the answer.
speaks with the voice of a woman, but does take the form of a bear, more kind of like a koala, kind of a demonic looking one actually. But she is lawful neutral, and
Oh, okay.
she speaks with a nervous and obsessive kind of personality. One thing that is really important to Obalaka is that she avoids risk and is a slave to the routine.
Zach's favorite
Ooh.
character to play.
Ooh, I got bad news. You're not gonna like it in here. It's a mess.
It's a mess.
She says,
What's a
"Make
mess?
sure you stay
Okay.
away from Ijin.
Jin?
Ijin, stay away
Yep,
from Ijin."
yep,
Hmm?
yep. That makes sense.
Okay.
I'm not in your head, so I
Wait.
don't hear this.
I don't know who
We should go to
Ijin is.
Ibn. Is that who we should be looking for next?
No, she's a stay away from Ijin. I don't.
That checks out.
Who?
Let's go with
Ijin
that.
and
Who is
Obalaka
she?
do
What
not
is
like
this?
each other.
You're just assuming. You're filling in the blank or making blanks here.
You know the 9 gods? Oh wait, you're new.
I think
Okay,
she's
so
roleplaying.
So there
No,
are.
I know of the 9
9
gods. I'm
Okay.
well aware.
Okay, so Ijin and Obalaka hate each other.
Oh, sorry, that's right. They were opposite. You have to tell Liz that. I'm pretty sure Marika would have known, but my bad. I forgot about the opposites on the map thing on the puzzle.
Hey, friends above table, is Eustace still silenced?
Wait, I'm talking.
I
Oh,
think
but I'm the telepathic.
Oh, the telepathic. Okay. Okay. There's I asked that for another reason. I'll come back to it.
Although maybe you just say that out loud. It's like, oh, speaking of which, do you have like a spell you can use to give me my voice back?
I was gonna lead to that. I'm curious. I am curious what I would know about what could be used for that, because there's not. I don't know what is
Wait.
silenced. I don't think it's actually a condition, so I don't know.
How about you could do like a medicine check on me to figure out what's the source of the silencing? Maybe I was poisoned from the water. Maybe it's a curse. Maybe a magic thing was placed on me. This may help you understand what you need to do.
Right. That's what I'm asking. Dan, do I need to do something like that? I don't know the best way to try and discover that, but that is something I want to do.
I don't know either.
Well, I have a
So,
question about
well,
Zach's
usually that would be a
possession
medicine
thing here,
check.
like Gedlin just
I
popping
would
in
say-
and out of reality, real quick. Because I'm worried more about the psychotic state here.
Yeah.
Oh
Of
no,
my
no,
team
no!
member. So I have a quick question. And what? First off, do you want me to make a roll to know if Marika knows enough about like the inner workings of the gods to know if those two would be opposed?
Ooh, that's a great question. Based on what we talked about kind of in private when we were deciding about Marika, I think you should know.
Okay. So I would probably know enough to like being able to start extrapolating that like
For sure.
Obalaka is involved in this going on in Gedlin.
Yes,
This little communication thing.
I agree.
I probably still don't know what it is, so like I'm still kind of wary. Like, are you losing? Like,
I mean, I don't think so. Listen. Okay, so I'm not like a priest or anything, or a cleric or a
Yeah.
paladin. But I have had some interactions with deities, better deities than these ones. Just saying.
all praise to Yandala, and we high five. Pat,
Oh.
that's
So
happening.
that
Alright,
I found this
So
yellow
I
crazy.
I mean, I think it feels real. Like I think it's probably legit.
Okay.
Doesn't seem to be hurting anything yet, but girl, I don't think you're gonna like it in here.
I'm pretty sure the thing that Dan shared with us is
Oh,
that
by
the personality of Obalaka is actually affecting you a little bit.
Am I?
Yeah, that's
Yes, I feel like I've.
Am I the one freaking out, or is it somebody else?
No, I'm freaking out because I don't know how long Gedlin's still gonna be around. I'm still sus about that.
Quick side note, in case it wasn't noticed, I will respond to some questions in Roll20 just so that I can keep the voice chat clean. So yes, go ahead
Yeah.
with the medicine check. Yes, the Obalaka does have an impact on Gedlin's abilities, but it's minor. He still has control. It's like an obsessive backseat driver is how the book describes the
Okay, so
influence
it's
of
not
the
gonna be like a
spirits.
personality. Sorry.
There is a personality. It does rub off on him, but he's still majority Gedlin, like 90% Gedlin, right? In how he reacts, and then he also inherits a flaw and a power. So that's how it works. Did I cover everything? I think I got everything there,
yeah.
right?
So with the flaw, because Gedlin is neither risk adverse nor a slave to routine by literally any measurement. How big of an effect is that?
So there,
Like,
yeah,
is that,
it wouldn't be
tendency?
quantifiable. It would be up to
Okay.
you to make that decision. Because it's kind of along the lines of Dan likes to give XP for really like solid role play. So, like, the more you lean into it in a way that makes sense for Gedlin, the more I'm gonna dig it. That's how it works.
Okay, I'm going to blame all of my poor rolls on Obalanka then.
That's a good start. That's a good
I
start.
like this. I like this. It's all her
Good
fault.
measurement.
It's all her fault.
That's a really good start.
I think it's fine. She seems like she'll give. Can I
She'll be okay
continue
with-
to talk to her? Like, can I like speak to her and ask her questions and stuff?
Oh yeah, yeah. You could talk to yourself, like what do they call it? A person that has schizophrenia, if you want.
Oh,
Damn it.
perfect. Yeah, dude, this is
Can you
great.
hear
Oh, no.
her?
Yeah,
Can you-
we're chit chatting in here.
Oh,
Yeah,
so you're just kicking it. Okay. We're
this
about
is gonna
to
be great. We got local inside knowledge on the situation.
Yes, we're unstoppable.
Um,
This is exactly the moment I've been waiting for.
Absolutely agreed.
Make
That's
haste,
fantastic.
everybody. Where do we go? I look right at Gedlin. I now give you de facto leadership over this group as the eldest and the Choltianist.
The joltiest.
Choltiniest. That's I'm more Cholton than Justus. My Choltinian runs deepest. So I now pass power over to Obalaka Gedlin.
Well, I mean, I think we still need to take a break, right?
If you
I
say
think this is like during the break or after the break, because this was the question I posed to Dan. Did we do the short rest at the end of the last session?
I couldn't
This could
remember.
be
but
during the break.
He
I
apparently
think you
has
said-
notes that you did, so I'm going with that.
Okay.
You-
Excellent.
You did say that we would be coming back kind of at the end of a short rest.
Okay, good. thank you.
perfect.
But this role play could definitely be a part of the short rest.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's what I was
absolutely.
thinking.
Yeah.
10:30 a.m. Pretty sure Eustace got hit with the silence spell or condition. I mean, at what, like 9:30. So
Yeah.
You might want to write that down. That'd be a good idea. That way I don't like unintentionally extend it further and further. Like, it should be gone in 8 hours.
And then we add 1 hour on top of that with regards to the Gory Fest. Another hour. Yeah.
For what?
I think
So, what was that medicine check you got?
Are you talking to Gedlin?
No, I was talking to Zoran.
Yeah, I thought Zoran had one.
Medicine check? Yeah. I got a 29.
Okay, and we are going for just remind me again how you described what the medicine check would do.
I'm trying to determine what is causing him to be mute at this point. So I'm, checking for any kind of signs, any marks of cursing, any scar, like anything that we kind of know that it happened after he drank the water because we know the water melted somebody. So just is his larynx like scarred or
Definitely a
melted or?
Definitely
a curse.
Okay.
So, remove curse.
Thanks. Yeah, I will. After spending most of the short rest kind of examining him, we will go ahead and cast Remove Curse to see if that gets rid of it. Where did that go? That is just a touch. It's just an action. At your touch, all curses affecting one creature or object end. So, yeah. It. Pull out
Watch
my
it, this is a
holy
special
symbol,
kind of
raise
curse.
it up, and I do a special kind of just muttering under my breath prayer, and cast Remove Curse to see if that helps.
All right, let me check one thing in the book. I'm pretty sure that worked, but I want to make sure. There is a little bit of curveball in this tomb that I am not at liberty to share. Okay, no, you're fine. You are able to talk, Eustace.
Woo! Nice. Thank you.
Oh,
Now I should be
Well,
mildly useful.
I'm glad that worked out. You were clearly pretty, your hands were tied there a bit.
No. My hands were perfectly useful.
Yeah, that's it. That's exactly what I meant. Sure.
He was a little tongue tied though.
Yeah, I'll go with that.
That would have been the better, yeah. Now we know that you're allergic to water, so
That's
I guess
a lot.
booze is it for you? Cool.
Whoa. Don't you even think about looking at my wine.
I don't have a water skin.
He has a wineskin.
Well, luckily,
No. I've been drinking out of everyone else's water this entire time.
You leech.
It's like I noticed. Yeah, I noticed last week I didn't have any water skins on me. It's like, how am I drinking water?
You don't have an explorer's pack from that like stuff you found?
My background was Sage, so there's no. That was my background was Sage, so I didn't pick up the explorer's pack. I picked up the No, my background was Acolyte, so I picked up the starter pack instead.
Oh, maybe you'll find a loot box somewhere in here. Okay. I want to remind you that there was a door here that Dofri found. And Dofri, do you remember what was special about that door? Oh, he's not here. Does anyone remember what was special about that door? Sorry, I'm asking nobody.
Yeah, we opened it we opened it briefly, and there was like stuff going on the other side.
Yeah, it was so close. You didn't open it because Dofri noticed that there was something very odd about the outline of it. It was like darker stone.
no, I think we did open it because I remember being like, I'd rather. No, that was before Bentley died. My bad.
Yeah, we did not open
I
it.
went back in time. Sorry.
Well, what I remember is we noticed there was a door there, so both myself and Gadlin sat on two different thrones to see if there was any doors, and nothing showed up.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well,
Bummer.
but before we do anything, I'm just gonna quickly do an insight check on Gadlin, just to see if he seems to be going crazy on us.
All right, go ahead and roll your insight check, bro. I will roll my own check.
I'm more concerned about that ring that he picked up. Do we have any way of understanding what that ring is?
I seem perfectly fine.
You got like a nat 20.
He's had a short rest to study it.
Okay.
Yes, I have studied the ring and I have put it on, and as I put it on, the shield on the front of it morphs and changes to look exactly like the shield that I'm carrying.
Has
Fantastic.
solution.
Great.
Pretty
Better
neat,
armor.
right?
I want
think what
to
I
calm
mean is
everybody
this seems to
down.
be- It appears.
I assure you. Oh, sorry.
No, go ahead.
I just want to assure everybody that if we're gonna have one of these gods in our head and get help from one of them, Obalaka is not a bad one. Damn.
Correct.
I'll take
lawful neutral.
Okay, yeah. So like, it's one of the better ones to have. We could have one of, and I'm gonna name off one of the evil ones that I can't think of now, if I know that they're evil, or like evilish leaning, or like more selfishly leaning. You know.
Yeah, so
Probably
each one of them has a different alignment.
Sorry if we've already been over this. I can go look
yeah,
back in notes and stuff.
Could be Wongo. He's chaotic evil. He's violent.
Yeah, let's not do that one, right? Like,
Yeah, I want the.
at least
I was
it's
kinda
not
hoping,
Wonko.
kind of hoping for the chaotic neutral, but I'll take this one.
Obalaka, I have much respect for you, and I'm proud to be in your service. I say to the little Obalaka and Gidlin's head.
So, you guys want to follow Dofri into that one room, see what's back there?
Yeah, it's I'm ready to go. I'm ready to jump out, and attack.
Okay, I'm getting chicken put in the oven, like right next to my computer, so I'm not gonna follow around, but I'm following you in spirit. Marika is there.
That is fine, Liz. You guys want to go through the south door? Is that correct?
Oh no, Zoran's gone.
He's skipping real bad. He's gonna be right back.
Okay. Yeah. Why don't we? Might be a little early to take 5, but why don't we take a quick snack break so he gets a chance to come back?
I
we'll pick up where we were. I'm guessing Liz can still hear us.
I bet you can.
Yeah,
Looks like
sorry
yes.
guys. Every time I tried talking, somebody was already talking. It was messing with me real bad.
Understandable. I don't know if you missed this. They said they want to go through the south door, so I was just waiting for you to come back before we did that.
Yeah, that's fine. I didn't mean to make you guys wait up for me.
Oh, no
Sounds,
problem.
sounds good. I'm curious as well, I suppose.
Okay. Well, I am needing to find something real fast. All right.
There's something in the next room.
Who's opening the door?
Have we Hey, yeah,
Godfrey.
have we discussed who's going in first?
I think
Thomas
Godfrey
Thomas.
was gonna pop the door because that's like his specialty.
Now I will. I'll back whoever's going in. Like I'm not tanky enough to like be, entering a place, but like I got your back.
Listen, I'm not much of a tank, but I'm the tankiest tank we got. So
Because if there's nothing in front of me, then there is a few spells I can use, and just like I think there are some that I can cast out from me out.
The door opens.
We don't really have much of a tank anymore.
And you hear a bit of a click. Okay, not like that. That was a lot more of a click than I was going for. And then,
Ouch!
okay, Gedlin and Dofrey and Eustace all need to make a dex saving throw, please, as you get hit
Wait,
by
no.
an
I was gonna be right there. I was
explosion.
gonna be right there too. So I'll be
Okay.
right behind Gedlin. If it's Dobry, Gedlin, then me, then Houston.
I'll give you the explanation for what just happened too, in case you're wondering. Cause like, did Dan just like drop a nuke in this room or something? No, there is a
After action report.
Wait, you said a deck save?
dex save, yeah. There was
22
a
for Gedlin.
Oh my god.
oh, wow.
Only a 6.
4.
What is wrong with my characters?
Anyone below
Gedlin was gonna be
15?
blown up, but he hides it behind his shield and just gets like pushed back.
Ah!
Anyone below a 15 gets takes 22 fire damage. The rest of you at 15 or above take 11. As an explosion burns away a cloud of explosive gas. The door was lined with flint stone and a metal door frame. And as the door opened, the flint struck against the metal frame and caused a spark, which set off the explosive gas.
Free, you were supposed to check for traps.
Ooh, that was no fun. That was no fun. Gedlin is just gonna cast Cure Wounds on himself real quick.
I'm okay as is.
And I'm back to full, baby!
I enjoyed that.
At 33 out of 73. I feel like whatever Gedlin just got blown back, and then I caught whatever because I didn't get blown back with Gedlin, so it was like shield nothing in my face.
Forget that character doesn't have shield.
I'm much older than Becknu too. Like I'm definitely middle aged. Like I'm 45.
What's your HP?
So now I'm sore. I'm 33 out of 73. I feel 73.
Did you heal yourself during the short rest?
You should have healed yourself during your short rest.
At least somewhat. Yeah.
I just fully healed myself.
Can I
If you
do
want
that?
to figure out what that was and then deduct the health
Okay.
after that, go ahead.
Well, thank you. I'll do that real quick. But either way, I just got blasted in the face. Gedlin was here, protecting, and then...
It's like I just like calculated how many dice I needed to roll, and then I rolled that many dice. It's like, okay, now I'm fully healed.
For whoever goes in, here's the description of this chamber. Water pours from cracks and seams in the rough walls of a cavern, whose floor is a muddy pool that flushes into a tunnel beyond. Just above the pool's surface, a large treasure chest dangles from rusty chains embedded in the ceiling.
Oh, that's for sure a trap. That's for sure a trap.
And for your information, you would find that out if you came down this way. So
Okay.
that description was maybe a bit premature, but it's fine.
So what am I standing on right here?
The yellow has cleared. That was the gas cloud. You're now
Oh.
just in a like a little creek of water that's trickling. It's actually going this direction.
Where does it go when I get I can see the terminus of it? Is that like a drain or a waterfall?
Alfred, you come down.
There's a culvert that's too big to fit through, I believe, but I will double check on that.
That one's blocked.
Okay.
I'm gonna ask Alfred to go. Oh, no, my Gavin's doing it.
I was wrong. You
Chris-
could fit through that culvert.
Chris, Dovry's not here.
I'll control.
What do you
Dovry
mean?
for him.
Yeah, Dovry's
Are
right
you
there.
Trying to ask Eric. You're just talking to. I just keep hearing you say Dovry.
Yeah. I'm talking to Alfred. I know the player is not here, but I'm pretending as if Dan is acting in his stead.
Hi, I'm Aaron.
Gotcha.
I'll be playing Dovry tonight.
Hi, Aaron.
What do we have? AA?
I will try to sneak up to that. I'll try to sneak around the corner with Davri if he wants to back up.
Sure.
That was a 12.
It makes no difference. You don't find anybody. You think you're stealthy. Pretty confident in it, even as you're splashing through the water.
As he's going through the rage here. Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious.
Are we- What
That's Liz dancing. This is Liz.
Guys,
What are we looking for down here?
I don't know. I don't know what we're looking for, but I found a very obvious trap.
Stay away from it.
There was a grate up above us that had we must be in the
Jacoby!
aquifer that runs underneath this place.
Jacoby, use your fine traps! Davri yells. Uh-oh, Jake is muted.
No, Jake is just gone.
He
Okay.
just disappeared. Yeah.
Okay, I will make an executive decision for Jake, and he will absolutely use fine traps.
That's weird.
What do you mean he's gone? He's right here.
He was blinking in and out.
Yes.
Oh, do you want to reconnect him for us?
Hang on.
Okay.
I'm not noticing that at all.
Oh, Jake,
Yeah,
are you
not
still there?
either.
I see him, but I can't hear him.
Okay.
Well, he's
I
not
can't hear-
talking.
Jake, can you hear us?
Oh, okay. Yeah, we
He's
can't hear him.
responding
We can't hear
and we're
him.
not getting anything.
Okay, sorry, bud. Let me.
That
here.
headphone?
I'll go ahead and roleplay his... Oh.
Yeah, he's coming. Yeah, he's
Jacoby-
refreshing, seeing if that works.
Jacoby uses fine traps. Do you hear him?
Okay, hang on. I gotta turn my camera off. I don't think it's. I'm having issues running Jacoby, so.
Ooh, maybe he's having a network issue at his place.
let's
For the
just
rest of you, the find traps ability does not find a trap. I figured you might find that useful information.
I was told it was an
Um,
obvious trap.
I'm gonna do detect magic.
Okay. You find an aura of evocation magic surrounding the chest.
the thing's gonna blow up. If we back up, I can just cast a mage hand and just yank it.
Davri's gonna ask, how do you know that?
Oh, detect magic, evocation's attack magic, so I suspect it might just blow up. Maybe there's a fireball spell inside it.
Do you need guidance? You hear it echoing as Zoran ran backwards when you said the explosion.
I'm gonna just cast mage hand and see, just like yank the chain, see if I can yank the chain.
Okay, let me
Make sure you
check
give
and
it
see what
enough
happens.
room.
Okay.
Don't everybody stand there.
I'm backing up so that way I'm in the corner, but just like looking around the corner.
It shakes on the chain and nothing happens.
No, I mean like I'm like trying to break the chain.
Oh, you're not gonna be able to break the chain.
Okay, never mind then.
Good try though. Good try though. Can your mage hand do a strength check? If it can, maybe I might reconsider.
I don't think it can. It's a mage
10
hand.
pounds.
What's that, Zach?
You can exert up to 10 pounds of force.
10 pounds of force. It will not break under 10 pounds.
Yeah.
Okay, that settles that. Let's see. What else would you like to do? Let's put it this way. Davri, being the lockpicker he is, would probably say, hey, I'd like to go try it. I got a lockpicking tool.
That makes logical sense.
I think that'd be a Davri thing to do.
Yes, just know that it is there's an arcane trap there, so you're gonna have to be aware of any runes or tripwires or anything like that. Just be extra careful in trying to disarm it while you pick it open.
Yeah. It's like I didn't sense any abjuration, so we do know that there isn't like a icon lock on it, so it should be pickable. Just be careful.
Yes, and it's weird that there's no trap, so maybe just whatever's inside of it has an aura. But yes, be careful is all I'm trying to say.
And if I remember correctly, what's it called? Glyph ward of glyph? Glyph of warding? Yeah, glyph of warding, that's an abjuration spell, I believe.
Okay. All right. He's gonna come on up to it, and he's going in. This is what he sees. Chest is 6 feet long, 3 feet high, and 3 feet wide. It is suspended 1 foot above the surface of this 5-foot deep pool. So that was something I forgot to mention earlier. There is a keyhole that is shaped like a cackling demon skull that decorates the front of the lid. Encircling the keyhole, a tiny inscription in common reads, "I devour all but the greatest thieves."
Help him.
He
Okay, he needs guidance.
Dovry tries to open it just by lifting it, just to see if it's locked, and it is locked.
All right, Dobry, don't do anything. I'm gonna come to you and give you a pat on the back. Okay, you're gonna do a good job. Guidance to you. Okay, now I walk away.
Plus
Wait for me to get
1d4s.
away. Yeah.
All right, let's see here. So he does sleight of hand, believe at advantage with a plus 1d4. His first roll would have been a 3, and his second roll would have been a 9. That comes out to a 21. I'm going to add a d4. 21 plus 4, or excuse me, yeah, plus 4. So he gets a 25. With expertise that only a skilled thief like Dovry would have. He sticks the key in, and let's see, there's a sound for this, and it's easy. A complex lock just boom like that, open.
You dead yet?
Here. Yeah, I opened it. See here? I'm sorry, I'm trying to find the next spot. Okay. Yes, there was interesting stuff with this chest, and because of his amazing roll, none of it happened. So, you find the treasure. The chest interior seems to be lined with lead. It contains 300 gold pieces, a gold tankard embossed with a sad face, and that is worth 250 gold pieces, and a stoppered bone tube containing a spell scroll.
I'll take the spell scroll.
Jake, say hello.
It's a little bit
Hello?
scratchy.
Oh, I think I hear him.
Try again.
Hello.
Yeah.
There we go.
Welcome back, Jake.
Here we go. Sorry, that was...
Oh, that's fine. While you were gone, Dovry was able to open the chest successfully with no traps were sprung. He found 300 gold, a gold tankard with a sad face on it that's worth 250 gold, and then a spell scroll inside of a bone tube. And sounds like Eustace wants the scroll.
I'll take some of the gold, but then like you notice as I take, a bit of the gold, I'm starting to like, is it gonna look good as a button here? Or could I put it in my hair here? Like as a necklace?
Are you like Ariel, but in the jungle? You're
Absolutely.
like, this is a dingle hopper.
Exactly. That was actually the word I was trying to remember. I won't use it as a fork, but I will call a thingamacdoogle.
McDougal.
That's a necklace. Or buttons or
I
shimmabobs.
It's a
love it.
thingamabob.
That's awesome.
Shimmabobs are buttons.
And you're an
I need more
expert in the lore
shimmabobs.
and the all of that on thingamabobs and whatchamacallits, right?
That might be more of a Marika thing and not so much of a cultural thing. You can't tell if that's just like her being a little zany.
Is she convinced
Or-
that she knows everything
And
about
an
it? though?
actual like term of her people in her language. Yeah, you don't know.
How much gold was there?
300.
Okay.
Yeah, feel free
I
to
will-
share that.
I will pass on my portion, seeing as I got this cool ring from the last treasure chest.
Give it to Jacoby.
I was just going to give it to the group to further split up.
So 300
Yeah.
divided by Dobry.
5.
Out of curiosity,
60
and
per-
because the cat envy is coming out, I'm just gonna do an Arcana check inside the chest.
Yeah, that sounds good. before you do that, how does 60 gold per person sound? 'Cause
Perfect.
Okay.
I would have to add it to Dolphy.
Sounds good.
Okay. sounds
60
good.
different trinkets.
I will actually take it this time. Weirdly
Alright.
enough.
Okay.
Whoa.
And so you want to do an Arcana check on the chest or on the spell scroll? Which was it?
Inside the chest.
Okay.
Because I'm curious to see what was stripping the detect magic. See if I can see anything.
Go ahead.
I got a 17.
You find that there was a magical trap inside, but it wasn't detectable because of the lead lining.
Jake, stop
Did it look
touching me.
deactivated?
What?
It is
That's okay.
deactivated, yeah. When he
Okay, good.
picked it, the magical trap was deactivated and dispelled.
Okay. Good. Okay. That's all I care about. I'm gonna pocket the spell scroll and
Jake,
I'll look
stop
at it at a
touching
different time.
Sounds good? Yeah, maybe on a short rest.
Yep.
I'll let you do it.
Brothers, am I right?
Yes,
Okay.
mine's very similar.
Just be honest,
Now it's fixed.
you cleared this chamber. There's nothing else in here.
I checked behind the waterfall.
I was thinking
Uh,
that too.
The
There's
water
always
is,
something behind the waterfall.
the water is kind of like in ye old like video game, just kind of appearing out of nowhere from the rock and just pouring down into this cavern. And you're not sure where it comes from.
Fresh spring. I fill my water skin.
Oh, there might be a detail on that though.
I've been leery about drinking the water in this place. We just had.
I'll do it.
I was
I'll do
gonna
a
ask
medicine
you about the
check on
water
you.
because I wanted earlier. I was
Okay.
gonna ask about the water because
Yeah.
I wanted something to like help heal my wounds. I'm still like burnt to a crisp on the front.
Can I
Like the
do
back
a
of me
check?
looks fine, but the front
Can
of
I
me
do-
is like a s'mores.
Go ahead.
Can I do a check? Because it does seem like it's a fresh water source, a spring.
Yes. Yes, go ahead.
Something opened.
You want medicine or survival? What do you want?
Both seem fine to me.
They're the same score anyways. I'm just messing with you. 19.
19.
I rolled survival in case you were curious.
Okay. Well, after further investigating the book, the water coming out of that waterfall is perfectly clean. However, all of the rest of the water is not drinkable.
Wait, what was his score? What was his roll?
19.
19.
19.
Okay,
Huh.
I forgot
Curious.
I have like an incredible survival score. So sorry. Go ahead. That was a good score.
Is
Very
it
good.
plus
Or-
9?
No, it's
Because I
plus
just-
11.
Wow.
Whoa.
Yeah.
What do you
So
have?
sorry, I was not paying attention. That was my bad.
She probably has like something in Ranger just to get expertise or
It's not a
something.
ranger. It's a druid.
I mean like a dip.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I'm adept
Uh,
at many things in
yeah.
these jungles.
So that's interesting that the water. The majority of the water is foul, but this water source is clear.
I mean,
seems
it
to
makes
be, at
sense.
Yes,
Maybe the demonic treasure chest fouls the water.
I just, curious affectation of this here cave system.
As you
Don't
walk
drink the
further
water.
down, the water gets muddier.
Yeah, that would check out. Yeah, that makes sense.
Well,
the water isn't flowing as fast, so that way it's becoming a little bit more stagnant. And when water becomes stagnant, it becomes muddier, and yeah,
That's a great explanation.
water's always freshest near a waterfall. My guy has a good nature check, so I'm guessing that would check out as a nature.
Ah, you live here too. Not
Yeah, I
you,
live
too.
here too.
Uh,
And I basically spent who knows how long, maybe like 10 years drinking from a creek until you guys showed up.
10 years?
I don't know how long my guy was there.
10 years is
Neither does he.
Another
This
good
is why it's a
indicator
little
is
crazy.
that like now Marika's just swimming in it. Like, oh, you didn't know it was fresh. My bad. I forgot to tell y'all. This place is good.
Wait a second.
The
What's you?
NPCs
No.
ended up going towards the culvert.
Okay. But no. So I went back to the NPCs to whisper to Balin saying, please don't separate from us. Wherever we go, come stay with us.
He nods and he says, "Morning, nice day for fishing, ain't it?" He seems like he's
Perfect
gotten
day
his
for
nerve
fishing.
back ever since Masika died and you guys all calmed him down. Artis seems to be in better shape too. Dragavate doesn't say anything, just like usual. And Dex, after your rest, has summoned 2 more of the spherical dwarven constructs.
Yeah, but I'm not keeping my eye off of them. I'm just... The wandering, that's my thing.
They do kind of investigate the culvert a little bit that Gedlin was asking about. Did I give you a sufficient answer on that?
Yeah.
Okay.
As I fill my water skins, I'm gonna say, Gedlin, you look slightly peckish. Would you like me to cure a wound or two?
No, I'm good. I cured myself. I'm actually, I'm good now. But
Oh, okay. I thought you were like super down earlier.
No. Well, I got that nice little rest in, said some prayers, got healed up, and then I cure wounds to myself after I tanked that fireball explosion to the face.
Okay, so I'm
if
gonna
you
cure
got some
wounds
spells,
on.
I could take it. I'll take it.
I'm gonna cure wounds on myself then.
Never mind then.
Good idea.
Zach texted me at one point and said he was at 20, so I wasn't sure how recent that was.
Ooh.
No, my AC is at 20.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
Artist calls out from the distance. It seems the creek goes further. Shall we follow it?
It does?
I mean, do we want to do that, or do we want to look for more tombs?
Look for materials.
Let's
What
just
does,
come
what does
back to
Obalaka say?
That is a good point, sir.
Obalaka probably
do
wouldn't want
Do you know
to.
where this goes? This is your back door here. Do you know where this water goes? Is this a secret passage we can take to somewhere?
Secret tunnel. Secret tunnel.
I missed who was addressed there.
Obalanka. I was talking to the voice in my head.
Obalaka. Oh, okay. Thank you. I do not know where it goes. We should stay away from it. It seems dangerous.
Where does it come from? Where does it go?
Where's it
Oh,
go?
Obalaka
Obalaka doesn't know where it goes.
That's good, Chris. It looks like you're eating a stick of butter right now. What are you eating?
It's a banana.
Oh.
We've been the most Midwest thing imaginable. If you're
I
just
know,
eating
like
steak.
deep fried butter on a stick.
Oh,
Yeah. That's Minnesota State Fair right there.
Ugh.
there's a couple of other doors that we saw along the way. You want to check that out before we go any deeper?
Yeah, let's keep this place in the back of our head, back of our minds. At worst case scenario, it might be a decent place to like hide. If we were gonna do that. Also, we got to keep in mind next time we need a short rest that Jacoby has rope trick, which is basically the safest short rest you can ever get anywhere ever.
It's brilliant.
At the same time, if at any point we want to rest in a room that has only one exit, next level I'll get Arcane Lock,
Perfect.
which will protect us.
Perfectamundo.
Okay, Zach, I'll let you.
All right, where do you guys want to go?
Hey,
Um,
Marika,
back towards the-
can you show us where you came from?
I am following. Where I came from?
Yeah.
Wait, what?
Yeah. Perfect.
He's asking if you'd like to go back towards like the main staircase area.
Oh, yeah.
I guess the question is, do we keep exploring on this floor? Because there's a whole on the other side of that thing. There's definitely some baddies over there, and possibly another tomb or something. I don't know. Or do we want to take the stairs down? Like, we got to go down sooner or later.
The rule of thumb
I
is
say
that
we
you
just start,
always
like, we're
explore
on-
the entire level.
We're
Yeah,
on a
we
time
had
crunch.
talked about clearing, but we talked about clearing so we don't get
Yeah.
surrounded.
Okay, that's definitely my preference. We're back at the dreaded statue. Oh no, it's got a blanket over it. We're good now.
I'm closing
Yeah.
that door.
And a quick thought as the DM, whatever if you do want to go to other levels, that's fine. I'm not as well prepped for the lowest of them.
Okay.
And I know I have a general idea what's going on, but if you like skip all the way down to the bottom one, I'm gonna need more time to get stuff together. But that's still okay. I just need a little
We'll
time.
get-
Translation: stay on this level for his sake.
I mean, we got to at least clear this level before
Anything's
we.
Yeah.
fine by me. Anything's
Whoa.
So, as you're walking through this corridor, whoever's in front, passive
Jacoby.
perception goes off, and I think I want it to go off like what Jacoby's right about here.
Okay.
Jacoby hears something. He doesn't see it. What you hear are the sound of many footsteps in the distance.
Do they sound like little tiny feet or like big old feet?
It sounds like a disorganized chaos of medium-sized creatures.
Oh goodness.
They're not marching, they're just walking.
Are they shambling by any chance?
Don't think so, no.
Are
Maybe
they
later.
approaching, or is it just?
Are they getting
nondescript?
louder, Jacoby?
Excellent
Getting
question.
louder. They're getting louder.
They initially get louder, and then they start to fade off into the distance.
So they're just meandering. Oh no, oh no, they're probably. If you guys remember, it's a T. And there's like a stairs and it goes up and down. So they'll probably go around.
Jacoby, go take a look.
Yeah. Take a look.
Yeah.
So what-
Godfrey is
yeah.
gonna come with you, and he's gonna stealth.
Can I stealth too?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Ah,
Can I roll
you
my?
do.
Godfrey's got
Which one is my?
And telepathically
stealth
tell
roll?
us what you see. Don't speak.
Okay, the nine down here.
Up here?
I mean, that'll work too.
Ooh. 22.
22 and a
Yep.
28 from Dovry. Okay, both of you are able to get over
Sorry.
here without being discovered. You don't
Yeah.
see anything.
Ooh.
The sounds were either not within your area of vision or something else.
There's nothing here, guys, so don't worry about it.
Telepathically telling the team. Dovry's going to second that. He's going to say, I don't see anything. I think the coast is clear.
That's so
Forward, I guess.
weird. It sounds like ghost feet.
Okay. Okay, guys,
They're ghosts.
let's go around.
Yeah, I don't want to walk through this room.
I talk to you guys telepathically. We can't do this. You do know that.
Okay, so I know my character is not keeping up
Forgetting
because I
that.
can't keep up on my screen, but I'm within 30 feet of most of y'all, and I'm saying this like telepathically because I don't want to be heard.
I think you've got telepathy from Zorn too, so you might have greater range.
Oh, okay, because I have naturally 30 feet.
Yeah, you could, especially like I would have re-upped it during the short rest, so everybody,
That's a shrine.
everybody, like there's no range to it. You can be wherever
Hey,
you want.
directly
That's
across that's a tomb. That's a tomb over there.
I was thinking the
Where I'm
same thing.
standing?
There's like another window, right?
Yeah, you definitely see a demon face over here with eyes and mouth agape, and through the mouth you can see the silhouette in the darkness of a sarcophagus over here.
Wait, where
Hey,
is
guys,
over there?
guys.
Okay, over there.
Guys, guys,
Over
if Orlonka's on this side, there's a lot of symmetry going on. I think the one across from her is going to be the one she warned us about, crazy psychotic evil one.
Oh, yeah, the ones that don't get along.
I was thinking the same
Idrin.
thing, but for
Idrin.
the sake of fun, I would take that action.
Okay, I'm just saying. Maybe don't let any spirit from that room in your head. Just throwing that out there.
The
Or
room we're
do,
looking at
or
in the
do.
sarcophagus?
Yeah, remember
Okay.
how we messed with the sarcophagus, we opened it up, and then Orlanka jumped
Damn
into
it,
my head.
yeah, let's stay away from that one.
I mean, we should check it for goodies, but
But let's not, like...
definitely.
I think we
Well-
should, like, leave the actual, like, structure
We may not even be
itself
able to
alone.
get in there. I mean, Marika might be able to get in there. I might be able to get in there,
I bet
but
we could.
yeah, Marika can transform, and I
Well, let's
can
go over there and check it out.
teleport.
Yeah.
Cool. Let's get over there.
Cool.
Somebody give me a boost.
Okay.
That sounds like a
Somebody
door
boost me up.
opening.
I do have some
Woo!
text
Here,
for
you can
you
get-
I should read as you get
Get on
closer
my
to the
shoulders.
door, just so you know. I will read to you what you see here.
Okay, I get on Zorn's shoulders.
Let's see here. Where are we looking
I'll
at?
stand right in the doorway.
That's not
And I'm
Zorn.
standing over the
Doorway or
rail,
okay.
seeing if there's anything below us.
So, a giant stone skull crusted with moss juts out from the end of this passageway. A flame flickers within each of the eye sockets, and a view into a chamber beyond can be seen through its open jaws. So I'll read that
Okay.
one more time just to make sure. It's a stone skull. There's flames flickering in each of its eye sockets, and it's got open jaws with a view into the chamber beyond.
Okay, so before we do anything else, I would like to remind everybody about the, like, words when we entered, right? So the last place was don the mask or be seen. The next line is speak no truth to the doomed child. Just in case something comes up, remember to lie.
I'm looking over the rail just in case anything is down there.
Okay. I will go with your passive perception, I think, unless you want to actively perceive.
I think active perception is gonna be better than passive.
Okay, go ahead and roll for that then. The rest of you, what do you think?
Yeah,
of
that's
this?
that. No. Okay, I see nothing.
Okay, all right.
You don't need to tell me.
Yeah. Yeah, you smell something wafting up from the floor below you, but you're not sure what it is.
I got a 23 on my perception check.
Ready to roll perception check, Zach?
It's Masika.
Well, Gedlin got a really good one, but if you wanted to do investigation, that might be a good idea.
So,
You were
Two.
go one up from that.
this one?
This is
That.
the for you.
Okay.
Here, it's
This one?
that one. Yeah, roll that one. Oh, nice.
18. 18.
Nice.
Okay, I'll give Gedlin his first. Let's see here. Gedlin, you can hear off in the distance the sound of some very tiny footsteps. You know, like tiny creatures wandering around, but you can't tell which direction it's coming from. You can glean this information. The creatures are so small, it's amazing that you are able to perceive their footsteps at all. As for investigation check, Jacoby, you see that there is perhaps something fishy about the jaws of this skull.
Something's fishy, guys.
You discover that there is a hinge on the lower jaw of the mouth of this skull. Liz, you're muted. What was that?
Thank you. I said, that doesn't seem like a very good door, does it? Marika State. Yeah, good looking out,
yeah.
man. And I give him a high five.
Maybe we don't
I
go
think-
that way, or someone find a stick and we can stick it in there and see what happens. Throw a rock.
Out of curiosity, I'm gonna use prestidigitation, however you pronounce that, to see if I can take out the lights in the eyes.
So,
To snuff
Dauvery-
out.
nothing happens.
Interesting.
Ooh, they're magical.
Dauvery says, "Who had the immovable rod?"
Not
No,
I, but
Dauvery-
I remember.
I think Dauvery has it.
I think Davri does, yeah. You do, bro. You do.
It's not
yeah,
on
man.
his character sheet for some reason, so let me add that quickly. Must
Maybe
not
he
have
didn't add it.
known how to add it.
Yeah, because I remember him talking about like the shenanigans you get up to with it.
Yes.
Mhm.
Okay, in that case, that is what I thought. Add equipment. Yeah, it doesn't require a tuning. He's gonna say, "Let's use this." He presents the immovable rod and places it
Yeah.
in between the jaws, wedging it in there.
Perfect. Now I feel actually much better.
I'll come back for this later.
Okay. Okay.
Who's sticking their arm in first?
Ooh, what if I?
please.
Oh, what if I could go in as a tank? Would there be a good animal that would be good for me to go in as?
Correct.
Snake.
Bat.
Skunk.
But those are
A bat?
secrety.
That's
I for-
true.
Well,
I forget.
if we're using the immovable rod to, like, wedge the jaws open, like, I don't. What are you thinking? Why are you tanking?
Maybe I'll save it. I just got inspired real quick. Maybe I'll save it. I'll
I was
save
gonna
it. I'll save
say,
it.
Eustace, can't you send your cat in there to
Right.
take a look?
Actually, he's a spider right now, so I'll send my spider in there.
Okay.
Even better.
So weird.
So I'll let him go in.
Oh.
And I'm gonna look through his eyes.
Oh, that okay. Sorry, you got me excited. Eustace, as your spider goes in, his spidey senses go off, and he notices that there. Yes, go ahead and move yourself in there. There are a bunch of little spider-sized tunnels surrounding this tomb. In fact, you even see
Okay.
a little bit of evidence that there were spiders here not long ago. And
That's
maybe
what it was.
still are some spiders here.
So they're gonna know that this spider's not one of their own. You know what? I'm just gonna ask. See, I know spiders can communicate with spiders, but I'm gonna see if my spider could just go up to one of the spiders and see if they could, like, hi.
Okay, so there are none in the room at present, but there are tunnels, and you can hear them busy little spiders inside of the tunnels. Do you want to poke your
Oh,
head in
that
one
was
of
the
them?
feet we heard. That was the little ghost species.
Yep.
I'm gonna have him go up to the lights and see. Since I'm looking through the eyes of my spider, I'm gonna investigate, see if there's any writings.
Okay, 1 second, please.
Is it on
And
the
whatever
wall?
I see, I'll speak out loud so everyone else can
Where am I?
hear what I see.
How did I get
No,
here?
Don't answer. I say
Why can't I see
telepathically.
anything? You hear the voice of a little girl crying out. Where am I?
That's
This
definitely
creepy and probably a trap.
that's
Don't
Do I
definitely
see-
the doomed
I-
child.
respond.
I'm
Yeah, don't-
ignoring and I'm seeing if I
He's
see any
also-
writing.
It's also a spider.
He's also a spider right now. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Oh,
spider
yeah.
can't talk.
he can't respond.
Okay, sorry, I just freaked out for a second.
No, you're
But-
paying attention. That's good.
You know what? Do you want me to do an investigation roll? See if I find any handwriting, or not handwriting, anything that's legible.
Oh, on this skull right here, there is a skull, by the way. It is a crystal skull in
Yeah.
a box. Or, excuse me, I said that backwards. It's a skull in a crystal box, is what I should have said.
But is there any writing or any pictures around or on the box or whatnot? Basically, I'm trying to look for an epitaph or something that may give us a key or a clue.
So, actually, yes, but not where you are. Hang on a second, guys. I will share it with you. It's where the rest of you are. I have too many files. It's hard to find the one I'm looking for. Oh, come on. And I've collected a lot of stuff for this. Okay. Gonna switch my camera to my capture card, so you will actually be able to see what's on my screen here. Hang on.
He's just gonna show us something important.
Any trouble here? Open, please. Open, please. No, it's not opening. Dang it. Okay, I guess I'll have to describe it. Sorry, guys. That was supposed to work.
Okay.
You see a painting on the wall where the rest of the group is, and it is a painting of a great lich ordering a numerous amount of slaves. He stands very tall over them in this depiction, ordering them to construct the Tomb of the Nine Gods in Omu. It would have been better if I could have shown you. Sorry.
I'm gonna have my spider go up to the skull and see if he like tapped the skull. The spider.
It responds with more panic. Like,
we got a talking skull.
Are you friends of my father? Is he looking for me?
I'm completely ignoring it. It's like we got a talking skull, a random tomb, and a lot of spider webs.
I found it! I found it! I can show you the picture.
Yeah.
Can you see that?
Ooh. Yeah.
Ooh.
That's cool.
So there's a Sararak on the left ordering slaves, and then on the right is
Wait, where is this
Omu.
picture?
Look at my camera.
Discord.
I changed my.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I just got a capture card the other day, and it registers as a webcam, so I can do this now.
I'm looking for any hints that he has on his computer. He's got a lot of things open.
And back to me. If I had accidentally minimized, you would have seen all of my DM notes.
Yeah.
So is my spider's danger senses spiking or anything?
Oh, is that like a trait of his?
No, it's not.
Oh, you just. Like
I'm just doing like Spider-Man, like spider senses. It's like dangerous or any danger.
I gotcha. You don't immediately feel any danger, though. It's hard for you as Eustace to know if that's just because your spider doesn't have any fear of other spiders, or doesn't have fear of these spiders.
So yeah, I'm gonna get out of my spider and hey guys, sorry. And I cast a Misty Step and get into the tomb myself.
Whoa. Wait, why? Are we going in there? Or are we deciding to not?
Look, one of the lights went out in the eyes when he did that.
Oh, okay. So
I think maybe only one at a time.
Or two at a time, since there's another.
No, because then two lights will go out.
there's only one way to figure this out.
No.
Hey Dan, actually, weird question. If he Misty stepped in, he didn't actually go through the mouth. Does
That's
that
a good
affect?
Point. Let me check. I will leave one of the eyeballs, or leave both the eyeballs lit. But I kind of thought that Dovry would probably go in because he just put the immovable rod in there. He's probably feeling pretty confident about it, right?
I think that makes sense to, equalize the information we just got.
And there you go. Now one of the lights is out, but Dovry is in there. And he's naturally stealthy, so... it's probably not gonna
Dovry,
be a
want
problem.
to help me open this tomb?
Shh, quiet. Remember, this is a tomb. He's like,
It's a library.
basically...
Telepathy.
Clunk!
Stop it. This is
Clunk.
library.
Yeah. What are you suggesting, Eustace? Like, that you open the sarcophagus?
Oh, yeah. Wait, I look at everyone else. It's like, should we?
No,
Yes.
don't do it. No.
Jacoby says yes.
I look at him very seriously in the face and go, I'm not playing. There is no need in inviting the devil. He usually shows up anyways. Don't touch
Yeah.
the sarcophagus.
There
Wait,
are...
I mean, you're probably the smartest out of us, Eustace, but we are assuming this is Wongo, and we do know that that is a chaotic.
I should...
No,
And-
I thought. Okay, yeah.
I probably should have said this. I think I didn't realize that I didn't tell you this. The tomb belongs to Moa, and Moa is... what is Moa
Oh.
again?
Is
Moa actually hates Wongo.
Moa
Is this
So
The
we don't
doomed
like
child?
Wongo, so we like Moa.
no. Listen, hold on, Dan. Is this the doomed child? Speak no truth to the doomed child.
We don't know.
You're not
Because
sure.
would
it said
appear
he
that
said
way.
earlier, "Are you my dad?" Like, did my dad come back or something like that? Something about his dad.
Right, yeah. It's a little girl. She said, like, who are you? Where am I? Did my
Yeah.
father send
Because
you?
if it is, there's a whole lore around speak no truth to the doomed child. And so in my wisdom, I think that should mean speak not at all. Like, if you ever had someone that, like, asked you a
Yeah.
question in a way that was, like, super open-ended and, like, you could lie,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Like, they're gonna, just don't invite it. Do
So
not.
the thing is, there's a reason why I have not been talking and only been using telepathy this entire time.
Well, I know, but, like, just don't mess with the sarcophagus. Like, there's no, I mean, unless me, myself, Liz, have dropped the ball and missed something completely.
This is the
Um,
Jakuli, by the way, the snake god.
Ooh. So, what do you say, Gavlin? Okay,
Green light.
Dovry,
before-
let's go.
Wait, before you go, can I ask, is there a reason we know that this is Moa? I'm glad to know that. I just, like, is there a depiction, or is there something that's
Yeah.
telling us that?
Yeah, I should have said that. I thought I had said it earlier, but I didn't. It's the Jakuli, the winged snake, and that is
Okay.
Moa. You learned that from probably
Right.
the pillars, because I
there's
don't
something
think
in the
you...
room that is telling us that.
Yeah, I should have told Eustace it was inscribed on the sarcophagus, but I got distracted by the cool.
That's
painting
what I was
trying to
wondering.
show you.
That's what I was looking for. I was looking for paintings that attach
Yeah.
writings with the investigation check.
Yep, I just got distracted. That's how you.
What do
tell
we
it.
know? And I guess my next question is just lore-wise, what do we know about Moa? I'm trying to look at the lore dump, and I just
Yeah.
am not seeing Moa
Yeah,
stand out.
So
Moa and Wongo hate each other. We don't like Wongo, so that must mean we like Moa.
Wongo
Found out
is
how Moa had
chaotic
betrayed him.
evil, and Moa is opposed to Wonko.
Which would probably mean he's lawful good.
Yeah, so I'm trying to read it. When the god came running to find it, the monster hit the pail.
Which would make sense because the race
Yes,
of the
yes.
flying serpents is actually lawful good.
Yes. So what we know of the lore, reading from Dan's lore dump was, Wongo hid something. The Sioux monster hid the pail in Jakuli's burrow. Ubta'a was the jungle animals where his water was hidden, and Moa the Jakuli was too honest to lie. So probably lawful good. Okay.
So,
I knew that dump would
Dofry.
be useful.
I was also just thinking if there was something to the
You know what?
kid asking
I just
about
saw
his father.
something. remember that 3x3 cube key? That's the lawful. That's the spectrum. The 3x3 personality spectrum of lawful and also the good.
Yep.
And the cubes, which
Oh,
would mean
yeah.
which would mean Unk is true neutral.
Yeah.
Good catch. That is correct.
Interesting. That's fun. That is interesting.
Dovry's
That makes
on
me
board with
wonder
opening it.
though. I am
Yeah,
too.
so,
I'm really
d-
just on top of the.
There's only one person who doesn't want to open, so myself and Dovry already tried to see if we can open it.
Here. Strength check. Add advantage. add advantage for. Well, actually, you can assist Dovry. Probably. Wait, which
Okay.
one of you is stronger? Oh.
I am the weakest of the party.
He's got a negative.
I don't know.
one.
Davry's pretty weak too.
Yeah, my strength
Is
is a -1. I'm not great. Like this is
Is there
not.
anyone who
We-
doesn't
I
have a
should have
negative
played
one
another
for strength?
paladin.
Oh, you
Like
know
I
what?
should have just airlifted in another paladin.
He does have his proficiency bonus to his athletics score, though. So if you want to assist him, he'll roll with advantage.
Okay, I'll assist him. By pointing out like where it seems like it's. Ooh, that looks good.
19. That is successful. Where's the sound effect? I love the sound effects. Nope, wrong one. Shoot, that was the wrong sound. This is the cock one. I'm gonna watch for it. Yeah, the lid to the sarcophagus is pushed off. Inside, you see a bundle of faded cloth that holds the serpentine bones of a Chakuli, the trickster god Moa's animal form. You see a staff with a snake on it resting on top of these remains.
I'm so overthinking about this, but I'm really worried this is like a dirty trick. Wongo swore to get back at Moa, so this could just be set up. I just don't understand why the trap to this would be tell no truth to the skull in the god that is known for telling the truth. But I'm
you
probably overthinking this.
I
Yeah,
mean,
you
I might
probably
be
are,
too,
because
but like I thought
you
the
don't
same
know.
thing. Like it, and
So-
and Dan just said
Yeah.
he's trickster god.
So
Like-
here's the thing: you don't know if that line is actually talking about this thing right here.
Right,
You're
I know.
connecting
I'm
dots that
probably
may not
overthinking
be.
that, so-
Yeah.
I'll make a quick note for you just so that things are a little more clear as well. Remember, that warning came from Acererak, the Great Archlich.
So it's a lie inside of a lie inside of a lie. I'm clearly too deep. Continue.
I'm gonna look at Dovry. It's like, do you want this or you want me to?
Sorry.
I'm not taking. I mean, like, look, Marika's
Dovry's like-
gonna step out.
I don't have use for a staff.
All of
You're a
you-
wizard.
Okay,
All of
I'll
you
grab
need
the
help,
staff.
but like, I'm not.
Green
I'm not
smoke.
mixing my juju with their juju.
Green smoke billows from the staff, coiling around you like a serpent. A sibilant voice whispers in your ear, "Let me help you! I promise to be good!"
If you have to say it, I say back through the door.
I don't think any of us would hear that.
Yeah, I don't know that you would hear it, actually.
Or I say it telepathically then. If you have to say it.
Okay. I'm hearing voices as well too, and I'm ready to leave. I don't want to get caught in the swarm of spiders.
Do you want to accept Moa? Or do you want to reject Moa?
I'll reject him for now.
Okay. There's going to be a charisma check for that.
Charisma check, you say?
Yes, and I should just tell you guys and just drop the
Nat
mystery.
20.
If you drop it, you cannot receive it later. So there's no I'll reject it for now and I'll come back to it. It doesn't work. that way.
Oh.
So,
Okay, that's what I was doing, but I guess.
Well, now that it's come up twice, I just have to make that obvious because I sort of retconned Zax so that he could get the opportunity. I don't want to have to do it again.
Okay. I still got not 20 on it.
Well, you can decide to fail if you want. This is your last chance.
Anyone else want the staff?
I'm
I'm
not.
thinking that I'm lawful good, so I could like maybe I don't know enough about the staff.
Yeah.
The staff seems like it would fit the wizard, huh? I just don't know.
I say take it. Listen, it's worked out really great for me having a god in my head. You should do it. There comes with benefits. There's
Fine.
benefits.
Fine. I'll take him.
Okay. All right.
God. Or God.
Yeah, in the situation that we're in, it makes sense to me that you would grab it.
There you go. All right, Moa. Jakuli is truthful and kind. The flaw. While inhabited, you gain the following flaw, which overrides an opposing flaw. I must always speak the truth. While inhabited by Moa, you can use your action to turn invisible. Anything you are carrying or anything you are wearing or carrying is invisible as long as it is on your person. The effect ends if you attack, cast a spell, force a saving throw, or deal damage.
Pretty good.
Alright, that's pretty
That's
good for you, I think.
For Eustace, like, I'm pretty sure this is the best trickster god he could have picked.
Come on.
And you get a staff out of it, which you're going to have to investigate on a short rest, but with an Arcana check. But yeah, you got a staff.
Yep. So.
Staff.
Yep. Okay.
So, recap on some of the lore as well. None of these gods decided to be here. That's important to realize. They all were slain by a Sararak and then encased in this tomb. So, they may have their. I mean, they are trickster gods, but in relation to one another, that's mostly in relation to one another is how that goes.
Okay.
More lore
So
recap.
even the evil ones will have interest in fighting against the Sararak, so there might be reason.
Yeah.
To consider.
Some of this we would have gleaned earlier if we had run into more NPCs on the other side of the map. You didn't get this information, so I ended up giving it to you later. Basically, the story of Omu is it was originally a great city under Ubtao, the god that ruled over Chult, but then he was betrayed by Kalate, and he decided to withdraw his presence. It was the last of many betrayals. Ubtao withdrew his presence. The spell plague happened, and in the chaos, the Omuans had no one to worship. Up arose 9 trickster gods that assumed the power vacuum that had been left by Ubtao, proceeding into into the celestial plane. They ended up using this power vacuum to their advantage. They pit different priests against each other, and they ruled over Omu for a while until a Sararak came around and then killed all of them and encased them in a tomb. And that is why the tomb is called the Tomb of the 9 Gods. So
And
there you
legends
go.
like this is why Marika is skittish.
I'm just gonna pose a question to Moa. Do you feel sorry for your actions of tricking the people?
I do. It was wrong, and I shouldn't have done it. It's too late now.
Okay, good. And we know that Mo cannot lie, so I trust that. I'm ready to leave this place.
I gotta remind myself if Moa is guy or gal. Out here.
I think
Moa
Mo's
is male. Okay, so he says that it seemed like a good idea at the time, but it was wrong, and he shouldn't have. So he wouldn't do it again. He also warns you not to speak to the skull.
got it. Good.
Okay. And you're gonna leave?
Yeah.
When you misty step, are you misty stepping or just normal stepping through?
No, I missed these stuff through.
Okay. When Dovry steps through, the light in the eye ignites. Things are back to how they were.
It would be funny
Have
if
it.
I went through and then he went through and then he's like confused, like what?
A third eye.
The mouth lights on fire.
So probably, so probably only 2 people in the room.
Oh, and
Cool.
Davri
Got it.
reclaims his rod, his immovable rod as well.
Perfect.
All right,
2, 3, 4.
good. Let's get some music going again here. That expired.
I'm just glad we didn't get swarmed by a giant army of spiders. Yeah.
Right.
Moa said don't talk to Unk. Sorry.
No, Mo said do not talk to the skulls, which I would say don't talk at all near the skulls, as what was instructed by Marika.
Yes. Okay. sounds
I
good.
want to lean next to Gedlin and be like, "Hey, how's your little pal feeling about this?" Because I'm still a little suspicious of that too. Like,
I don't remember what Gedlin asked when Obalaka told him to not deal with Wongo.
Oh, I didn't ask you.
But
That
I
was just unsolicited advice.
yeah.
Just fully unsolicited advice.
Okay, curious. Okay.
But you are discussing Wongo, right?
Yeah.
I mean, he was mentioned, but not like. I don't think that was the subject of the sentence.
Obalaka, or sorry, Moa, speaks up and says, we do not like Wongo. We do not like Wongo. And it just feels a little bit of like contention and like, oh, I don't really want to get near Wongo right now.
Sounds like Wongo's the bad dude.
They just have
I
TikTok
think
beef
so,
right now,
too.
and
See,
yeah.
Wongo,
Yeah,
it's just always Wongo, okay?
I think so.
Uh,
I got the truth with me, he's Wongo.
Obalaka says,
I
I don't mind Wongo. He's fine. He leaves me alone.
Oh, but earlier he said to stay away from Wongo.
Well, sorry.
And
He's
you-
fine as in he leaves me alone, but he is evil, is kind of what I mean. Sorry.
Okay. Okay. I was working
Yes,
on a theory,
Thank you,
and I
thank
don't.
you for checking me on that. Yep. That's what I should say.
I was. Yeah, I was working on a theory, and I just don't know if it's checking out just yet. But okay, that's all. That's why I ask.
I may have slightly gotten the alignment confused as well myself. It's a little complicated. Alright, it is now 11 a.m.
Okay. So that was successful, guys. Good job. Like, I'm really proud of you. Eustace, you really took the lead there. That was pretty great. I wish I knew how to give inspiration, but I don't. So I'll give you guidance for right now, and you can
I will
have that
give
for
him-
another minute.
A point of inspiration as well.
I think I already have inspiration.
Okay,
Uh,
we're making good
okay.
progress, group. Should we continue on? I saw the hallway kept going.
I believe we should.
I agree with everybody else. I
You
think we
talking
should
about
keep
up
on
here?
going.
Yeah.
Which would mean
Um,
Ejin is chaotic neutral. Is my guess.
Theoretically, yeah.
Unk is true neutral. Which means we don't know the rest of them. Guess we'll find out.
We can kind of guess. I think Shigambi is probably chaotic good, and Nang Nang is maybe lawful evil. And then one of Papa's,
Yeah. Was it
Just based on
Papa
the-
Zodol?
if you read the lore drop, like, we know enough about their. So Papa Zodal sent.
Probably neutral evil is my guess.
I think so too, and then. Yeah, something
So
along that line.
we can find out later. Because all we need
Yeah.
to do is know 2 of them when we get the other 2.
Yeah.
And plus,
wish
I'm
I
not
could
looking
opine,
at my phone.
But I can't.
So if that was
I'm not
Yeah,
looking at the
chaotic
lore dump.
good.
If I look at it, then I can be able to ascertain very easily.
chaotic good, which means neutral good, neutral evil, which leaves
Group is heading this direction, is that correct?
lawful.
Yeah. I mean, I'll be heading in that direction, but not
Yeah.
immediately. I'm waiting for you guys to get in front of me.
Okay. Yep. The rest of you, what do you want to take the lead?
Yes, Jacoby wants to take the
Will
lead.
these gentlemen
I'm
figure
right
out
behind
the
you, man.
Puzzle.
Yep.
All right.
I like know it in my head. It's just not clicking.
Jacoby, as you pass by this space, you see a tomb dwarf
Ooh.
2 levels below you. He looks up at you with a green demon mask on his face that you can just barely see because he's shrouded in darkness. And then he turns around and walks the other direction. Looks
Oh no,
just
people!
just looks like the tomb dwarves you fought last session.
Guys, there's a tomb dwarf. Watch
Where?
out.
Point to it. Down
Where
there,
is
up
it?
here.
Where is it, Dan?
He is down this way.
He's down that way.
Oh, I see. I follow your finger down to where you're pointing to. So I guess he's gone now, but he came out of there.
Yeah.
Good looking out. That's why I'm staying close to you, man. And I poke you in the ribs with my elbows.
And I poke you in. I poke you in the ears. I poke you in the nose with my finger.
Like a wet
Jacoby,
willy.
as you're poking her, all of a sudden you get distracted by something really interesting. I'll explain what it is. You see, carved into the walls of this hallway, birds soaring across
Birds?
the walls. Carved
Ooh.
birds. Blocking this passage over here
Watch out, guys! There's birds.
is a large adamantine propeller with 5 sharp blades right here.
Oh, that's gnarly looking, dude. What do you think it is?
Well, he wouldn't know until he steps forward onto the spot that he is now standing,
Uh-oh.
and the propeller starts to spin.
Matrix move. Can Jacoby do a Matrix move?
I'm guessing you're gonna need to do some sort of check for that, bro.
Okay. So what check do I need to make, Dan?
What was it you wanted to do?
What kind of check do I need to make for the blade? It's coming at me.
So thankfully the blade is actually sitting still. It's rotating right here. It's just sitting here like a windmill. But as it starts to spin faster and faster, you're starting to feel the wind that it creates pulling you towards it. So a strength athletics check would be what I would be looking for. Or sorry,
So 2.
dexterity acrobatics is also fine.
I don't want to
I'll
roll
get back
your
up because I have no strength.
This one
at all.
9?
I'm so weak.
9, Zach?
Yeah. Ooh, buddy.
11?
11.
That is unfortunate. You rolled a 2.
2?
You rolled a 2, but you got an 11 because fortunately you have a good plus. You have a good modifier.
Okay, for the time being, as it's spinning up, you only get pulled 5 feet closer. We're gonna enter a modified initiative roll here. So Jacoby is first. He has had his turn. Does anybody else want to do anything before it's his turn again?
Okay.
He's
I think
getting
I cracked the code.
He's getting pulled
Papazodal is
towards something
lawful evil,
Wait,
and
wait, wait,
Kobazon
wait.
is chaotic good.
We're about to go into a combat.
Sorry.
Yeah,
Let's see here. We need some interesting music.
so Jacoby's getting pulled towards something that's like a fan, right?
Yeah, it's a large 5-bladed adamantine fan that spans 15
Let me see
feet
if I have
across,
everything.
and it is
Adamantine.
sucking like a vacuum. He got pulled
Yeah,
5
that's gonna
feet
be rough.
closer.
Do I have any rope? Can we like pull him out?
Yeah, I got some rope. I'm gonna throw some rope
Yeah.
around this railing right here, and then like feed it to him if the fan is sucking towards him. I'll feed him the rope.
Or
Wait, can I try to lasso him?
I love that.
I can't. I don't have enough space to mark it on the map. This yellow here is what you
Yeah.
know of for a pressure plate so far. Like you're not sure if it's any bigger than that, but currently he's still on it.
Wait, where? Sorry, I
What?
lost him on the map. I see where Zoran was, where he just was in Gedlin, but where
Okay,
is
yeah,
Jacoby?
so
There he
Jacoby's
is.
up
Okay.
here.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's the that's really tough when we can't see around corners and stuff.
Marika. Do,
Yeah,
do
so
you,
Dan
do you
just
have
drew
a moved
rectangle
earth?
that is the pressure plate.
Mold earth.
Okay.
Either that or we have Davry throw him the immovable rod and he can just click it and hold on to it.
Oh yeah, that might work also.
Or the lasso.
Wait.
Lasso is my first choice. Lasso's
I'm
my
gonna
first
try
choice
and-
because it sounds fun.
Lasso him first.
Okay, and you're gonna pull him back.
Bum, ba, 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 bum, ba, ba.
I'm gonna try to. Okay, I'm thinking.
Bum, ba, 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 ba.
Strength,
Acrobatics
check.
or straight dexterity.
Strength. Strength athletics.
No, there's no way lassoing is strength.
Well, to pull him back.
Ah, can I? Okay.
If you want assistance from a friend, you could get advantage.
It's just I'm great at acrobatics and dexterity, and I'm terrible at strength. So can I roll one of those to get the loop on him, and then I need
Yeah.
somebody else to start immediately
Oh.
pulling me back.
I
Liz,
figured
I
you
just
could-
want you to know, your decision to kill off Valmira has screwed our entire party today.
Well aware. Thank you for shush. God, the whole discussion.
So what I'm hearing is
Still
more
salty.
strength-based
Okay,
stuff. Got it.
Shut up.
Oh,
So, what we're gonna do, DM God, is I'm gonna do one of those two checks that I'm good at to lasso him, and then I'm gonna have one of you needs to grab me as soon as I lasso him. You're gonna pull me back because I'm terrible at strength.
Well, you've got 50 feet of rope, right?
Yeah,
So, okay, so you can lasso him, and then we can all grab the rope. That's a
right.
lot of
That works
space.
too. Okay, so
No
I-
check to get the rope to him. There's wind actively pulling it to Jacoby.
I just wanted to make one of my really good checks and show off my dice.
Okay, go ahead.
She's actively lassoing
It's not
him.
that big of a deal. I'm
agree.
sure I do get it.
I agree. That's got to be some sort of dexterity.
You want to do an acrobatics check to get it to him?
Oh my god, it landed on a 14, but it almost landed on a 4, and I was gonna be so mad. 21 though.
21 to get it to him or to pull?
To actually lasso him.
Okay.
I mean,
You,
he is like arms to the side, in the middle of the field.
You couldn't have put it better myself. How do you feel about this, Jacoby?
I feel good.
Okay, good.
Yes, save me, please!
All right.
All right, pull, heave, hose.
Everybody grab. We can all grab it.
I'm too weak, so I'm just gonna use my telekinetic shove to make him come like 5 feet closer to us with like each shove.
Hose.
Every 6 seconds,
Wait,
I
wow.
make him getting 5 feet closer to us.
Wait, we're holding him though. Can I make the argument? I'm just moving
No.
so I get a look down here, Dan, if that's okay.
Go for it.
Can I make the argument? Somebody's got to go down this hallway. We can do a controlled descent towards the fan, and he can see if there's like a shut-off switch down there instead of just pulling him all the way back. Does that make sense?
Or we could just throw the immovable rod into the fan.
Adamantium fan. Do we know it's an adamantium fan? Like, do the players know that?
Yeah, you're supposed to know it.
Okay. Well, if it's adamantium, nothing is going to break it.
Well, I meant like just to stop it.
I believe Adamantium has anti-magic properties, if I'm not mistaken. That would be.
Oh, okay.
That might be a risky move.
I think I've heard that somewhere too.
It can hit as if it's a magic
Let's-
weapon.
can
like
I
it
get
can
a-
hit ghosts.
Insight check from somebody on that, and I will give you an answer.
Yes.
Yeah.
Just check. Yeah, that's gonna be a 28.
Adamantine will break it. However, if it's not spinning and you put the rod in there, the fan can't spin up.
Okay.
Yep. That makes sense.
Actually,
Physics.
Just gotta figure out how to do it.
and magic.
From the Nomus Physica.
We just got to get him back here, and then we can figure it out.
He started
Okay,
when
yeah.
he stepped on the pressure plate.
Okay, pull him back and let's see if it turns off.
All right. I don't think a check's necessary to pull him back. There's a bunch of you pulling. And the fan
Thank you, guys.
stops.
Thank you, guys.
You're very welcome. I give you a big hug. Thought you were a goner there.
Well, now that we know where the plate is, Jacoby, do you think if we give you the rod, you could do like a running jump over the plate and stick the rod in and turn it on long enough for us to get past the fan?
Let's do that. I can do that.
You're the only one I trust with this. You're the man.
Is that
I'm
going
up
to
for
be?
The other option is Eustace did some fancy footwork earlier. Are you able
just-
to do that more?
I
It seems
can
like a waste of a
teleport to.
spell.
So we are
What
gonna
do you
have
mean
to
a
get
waste
back.
of a spell? I haven't been able to cast spells lately, so there's no such thing as a waste of a spell.
Except for the fact that we are not going to get to long rest in the dungeon.
Yeah,
Other than
there's
that.
always such thing as a waste of a spell.
Yeah.
Nah, I'm just joking about that. But I am capable of Misty Stepping, but just for giggles, while Eustace is doing this, I'm just gonna send my spider. He's crawling on the ceiling to see if he can find anything that can be latched onto.
He does not
Okay.
detect anything that a humanoid could hold on to.
Well, the fan's not spinning, right?
Yep, it's stopped completely.
Okay, my spider gets on the other side.
You see a tomb, and you see embossed on the lid a Sioux monster, indicating Wongo.
Any switches or buttons, levers?
Not that you can tell, but you see 3 chests behind it. The big depression in the floor. I believe it's a 10-foot drop. It might be bigger than that. Let's see here.
Okay, I'll leave my spider in there. There's nothing on the other side.
It's a 20-foot drop.
Hmm.
Okay.
20-foot drop. Wow.
I can think of like 3 ways you guys could do this, but I have inside information, so it is possible.
Zach, I think your SoundCloud or something is coming through your mic.
Oh. Sorry. Hang on. Let me mute and tell me if it's me.
Yep. Yes.
How many people can I polymorph? That's what I need to see. I'm gonna look it up. Hold on.
All right.
Thank you, buddy.
Thumbs up.
No.
Oh, only one person. Okay.
What do y'all think? Should we take 5 and grab a snack?
Ooh, that's a pretty
Yeah.
good idea.
Actually,
Alright.
yeah, because David needs to go out.
Do it.
Yes.
Come back in 5.
I want to.
5 pressure plates.
As far as you know, you haven't explored further to see if it's any bigger than that.
Well, the spider did.
Oh, the spider's not capable of pushing down the pressure plate.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah. It requires at least 20 pounds of weight to go off. Yeah, I know that there is a certain thing that has been done multiple times in my campaign that has foiled similar traps and had me quite frustrated, so I know you guys can do it.
I mean, we can always fly, but I don't want to burn a spell slot. Like, we can fly. That's something we could do. I think Jacoby should absolutely be able to make that jump. If we have him if we have a rope tied around his waist so we can haul him back if he lands on the trap, then
Yeah, I'm gonna look up the jumping rules just to get myself reacquainted here. This running jump.
I
does
sent
have
somebody a
mechanic.
message about that. I sent somebody a message about that pretty recently. I
I
think,
think
it was.
yeah, that was me.
Yeah, I think it has to do with your strength score. I think you can do from a standing, it's half of your strength score or some shit like that.
From standing, half your strength score with a -1 modifier.
Then long jump is if you run 10 meters, you can do a long jump. Or 10 feet, not meters. 10 feet, so you can do a long jump.
So he can get 10 feet. So the question is can he clear a 10-foot long jump?
You should be able to, long jump
Yes.
wise.
And with the time component involved for how long it took for the propeller to spin up, he could probably fit an immovable rod in there before it actually got fast enough to be a problem. So,
I mean,
if you can make
the alternative.
the check.
Okay, if you can make the check.
Okay,
Yeah.
so which check should I make, Zach?
Gedlin is going to cast guidance on you. He's going to say a little prayer to Yandala,
Aw.
which will give you a D4. So you're going to add. It's an acrobatics check, right?
Mm-hmm.
So that's a 6, right?
No, that's this top one up here.
The 9?
The 9 at the top, yeah.
I think.
Oh, 8. Does that pass there?
What did he get?
He got a 30.
Ooh, that passes.
No.
So Jacoby, you land right. Well, you technically land here, but you have enough movement speed. You can move up here, and then as your action, place the immovable rod that Doggery handed you in between the blades to stop it.
Okay, let's do that.
Okay.
Oh, my boy!
Woo, woo.
Get it, son!
All right.
Wait,
The
let's-
thing attempts to turn, and you hear a sound much like if you were to jam your blender and turn it on. You know how it makes
Yeah.
that sound?
Yeah.
Starts to smoke a little bit.
Yeah?
Kind of
Is
like
it
that.
smoking?
It's not smoking, but it makes a similar sound. And there is a lot of clearance. You could walk between the blades if you wanted to.
Let's do that.
Just strut my stuff down the road. I'm right
Okay.
behind you.
Guys, let me advance in first in case there's bad guys or a trap. I can tank it.
Gedlin, you see here a 20-foot drop.
Oh, okay. Well, Eustace. Oh my
I
God.
said that. I already told you that.
Tell you what. What if we tie a rope around the base of the fan, lower somebody down to try to check out the sarcophagus?
So, here's my only thing is we know this is Wango. We've been warned about Wango. Do we even bother with this?
And we're all getting pretty great tools out of these things, and I think I have a very good chance of resisting him, of keeping him out. I'll even give myself guidance, knowing that it's something that that's going to happen. I can do that.
Yeah.
I hear you, but it's a saving throw, and guidance doesn't work for those.
Oh well, I still have like a +9 or. I'm very confident in my abilities to keep
Okay,
the
I might
psychopath out.
I might have something that can give you something too. I'm just, you know,
Look, I
How
agree.
about-
I don't think we should be messing with this stuff, man.
But listen,
See,
we're about to go
we can
find a
use all
super
the help.
necromancer. This ring
Also-
helps me. Eustace, how beneficial is that staff? How beneficial is that staff?
I haven't used it yet, but
Okay,
it
well,
would
how
be
about
very
this then?
beneficial.
How about this then? How about this? Paint me this. Just hear me well. Since we already have 2 of y'all with your little side pieces in your head, what do they have to say on it?
Oh well, Mo's not
Oh, the
happy
gods?
at all, but I don't care.
Yeah.
Yeah, Moa's not
Okay,
having
that's
it.
the honest truth on my side.
Well, you're right, and I have way more respect for Obalaka. What is her deal?
She doesn't like it. I mean, she doesn't like this guy. She's not like super against it.
Okay.
But like Obalaka. Like I'm gonna say this in my head. Obalaka. Like all of the tombs have like a trinket or a piece of gear that's gonna be beneficial to us against fighting against the Lich, right? Like there's something of value in there for all of them, right? Even the evil ones.
I think so. It's been a long time since I've dwelt in an adventurer like you.
I mean,
Most
I
of them
appreciate
don't
you
make it
asking.
this far.
I appreciate you asking. As long as they're not like actively like, no, don't do it.
yeah,
I'm okay now.
So-
I'll match the energy.
Marika, would you consider yourself a more good person?
Yes.
Then, in that case, because you're the one that seems to have the most, not animosity, but caution towards Wongo, why don't you take the Wongo artifact?
I'm telling you, I can
And
resist
your
the
good
dark.
alignment may counter any ill effects.
Aren't you the one that has
I-
to tell the truth too?
I am telling the truth.
The truth is, he
Yeah.
That
believes
doesn't
it.
mean that it is,
he's theorizing.
Correct.
There's no objective truth to that.
Correct.
Look, I
see,
just wanted to
I'm not good
raise the
aligned,
concern.
okay?
I just wanted to raise the concern before we did anything. If Gedlin wants to go grab it, like I'm not gonna tell him no, you know?
Yeah.
He makes a strong point as well. I'm not against getting
He does.
out.
I just wanted to make sure that like the gods weren't like really don't do that. Stop. No, or like freaking out,
Yeah.
you know. But like I'll match energies. I'm okay with that.
Let me
I
go
just
ahead
want to
and
keep
give
checking
you.
in with them, and they all do have very good tools for. We'll obviously need them.
It'd be funny if Jacoby actually grabs the Wonko thing.
Let me go
Oh,
ahead and give
Jacoby
you some
should-
stuff here. Firstly, the description. You see a deep pit that opens up at the entrance to this tomb, with a stone sarcophagus resting at the bottom. A snarling monkey-like creature decorates the sarcophagus lid. Beyond this pit, there are 3 treasure chests sitting on stone daises. The chest on the left is carved of black onyx, the middle is rusty iron, and the right is silver glistening with frost.
I mean, we got to get to the treasure chest.
Also,
obviously.
do love shiny things.
Okay. Yeah, let's. I can't frickin' see. Can I move my thing to see in here? I
Yeah,
can't.
yeah, go ahead. Go ahead. There's
I'm
the
just
treasure.
gonna put my guy here now. He's making his way
Yeah,
down. Making my way down.
I pasted the description in the Roll20 chat for you. A little bit complicated.
Okay. I walk under the legs of everybody until I get to the point where I can see.
Well,
Lower me down on a rope. I weigh like 45 pounds. Like,
yeah, I
I
lowered
mean,
you
the-
down.
Okay, you were down there.
all right, I'm gonna try to open this sarcophagus. What do you need from me?
I would
Let's
check
see
it for
here.
traps first.
I'm detecting magic.
Detect magic. Okay, hang on a second.
Yeah, I'll do a
I'm
perception
good-
check for traps too.
You know what? I'm
Okay.
gonna go down. I'm staying up here.
I'm curious what the like switch is with this. You know, like why is the 3 chests? What's the you know what I mean? What's the
Right.
puzzle?
I'm looking for the answers here.
Oh, I know. I was in character talking to Gedlin.
Well, that's a good.
Gedlin-
And definitely don't mess with those till I'm out of here. We don't know if it like floods it with lava or something.
You don't
I
notice
feel like
any
it is one
traps
of those
in the
children's
pit.
games. Like, which one of these 3 doors?
The pit
That's what I'm
seems
saying.
untrapped, and there is no aura of magic in the pit either. Let's see.
No, it's just
the
sense of the
range of
room.
That is 30 feet, if I remember correctly, which covers. Oops. Eustace here. Yeah. Okay, you know there's illusion magic at the very least on
Interesting.
the chests.
Oh,
The chests?
Correct.
might be
Um,
mimics.
Mostly
Not the
noticing that
sarcophagus.
about the silver one because it's covered with frost and it is really hot in here.
Okay.
Oh, buddy. Oh, if that's. Listen, okay, I once knew this wizard, okay? He came through our shire, and he had a box that always had frost on it, and it stayed cool. So you could, like, put food in it, and it would stay cold outside all day. I used to sit on it when I was a little kid.
But he just said it was. He just said
What kind of
illusion
witchcraft
magic.
do you speak of? This is unheard of things.
Yeah, it's
Yeah, but-
fantastic. Dibs.
That sounds wonderful, but I don't know that that's the situation here. The Eustace just said it was illusion magic, not transmutation, correct?
Yeah, it was illusion. I'm gonna cast
So-
Create Bonfire on the chest that is icy.
We're gonna have no spells for the main fight.
That's a cantrip. Create Bonfire is a cantrip.
Oh, okay. All right. Do you need an athletics check or something to try to pry this lid off?
Strength, please. And bonfire does nothing.
Okay, interesting.
Back on it.
I'm just gonna do Bonfire each of the
Rusty
chests.
Same
sir.
result.
Interesting.
I'm curious if it's the middle one. I'm
Guess
assuming-
No,
you are unable to
Go ahead.
get the lid off.
see, the bonfire
What are you
isn't
doing
doing anything, so these things aren't even made out of wood. They may not even be there.
Well, we know what they are. The chest
you
on the
think-
left is the chest on the left is made out of onyx. The one in the middle is iron, and the one on the right is silver. So,
Yeah.
Great Bonfire would do silly shit to metal, just make them hot.
So with a 17, I
but-
still couldn't get in.
Okay.
Correct.
Okay. Guys, bad news. I don't think I'm strong enough to get this open on my own.
Do you think it's a matter of strength, or do you think it's a matter of this is a chaotic puzzle?
Ooh,
We
that
have to
makes
open
sense.
the right chest.
Maybe the key's on the inside.
It's out in one of the chests or some shit like that, and the rest of them are gonna
Yeah.
kill us all.
I tell you what, why don't you guys check the chests, and I'll, I guess, wait down here to intercept the evil spirit.
Can I hop? I think I can hop. That's a 5 or 10 foot hop. I probably actually can't. So,
I throw you.
yeah! You're not strong either.
So
No, I'm
what
not.
you can do is I'll walk up to the edge and then you can stand on my shoulders and jump over it.
Oh, I like that. That's fun.
No
Let's
one
do it.
tosses a dwarf.
How deep is the pit?
20
5
feet.
20
20
feet.
feet. Oh, Gedlin, you're there
Yeah.
forever, buddy.
There is a rope, and
Okay.
I'm holding the rope with one hand.
You tie it or something.
Give me my
yeah.
rope.
So
and I
here's
yank
my
it out.
thought.
I tied
Here's
it
my-
to the fan.
I was thinking the same thing. Tie it to the fan.
And then we could just use the fan to pull him up even.
No, we will not use the murder death fan to pull me up.
Okay,
Well, the thing is, because of how the fan is turning, it would actually blow you away from the fan.
no, but the fan would coil the rope and pull him in. Even if the air was blowing him away.
I could conceptualize one that would do that. It would set up.
We're not doing that.
The fan
You're
would make
gathering
that
from the
weird,
bottom
like,
of-
loo- loo-
I'm
loo-
not
thing.
consent to that plan.
Okay.
It's like, this is why you don't wear ties near machinery.
Yeah, exactly, exactly. Besides joking around, whoever gets over there, it doesn't have to be me, but can I make the argument for maybe the middle one? It's rusty iron, and what we know of this Wongo, I believe he stole a pail of water. Water would rust iron, so I'm thinking that the water might be in the iron?
That would
I
make
was-
sense. That's why it's rusted.
That makes sense. That's smarter than me. I was going to say that one because I think he's expecting Tomb Raiders to go for the more like important looking ones, like Holy Grail stuff. You know, the cup of the carpenter and all that.
With my awesome dexterity and all that, could I try to like, okay, you know that thing that like it looks like it's positioned this way in the picture where I could like put one of my toes on this side of the wall and like stretch my legs out and get to this side and like and hug the wall.
I think either that or you could make a long jump, and you should be able to get over it.
Okay, is a long jump strength based?
Yes.
Nope. Okay,
What's your strength score?
-1.
What's your strength score, not modifier?
Oh, okay. Okay.
Probably eight.
-1 means
Probably
it's 9, 8.
8. I
So
could
you
throw
go
her.
8 feet from a 10-foot run, so you could
You could make it.
stretch your hands out and catch it.
Jacoby can make it. He's got a strength of 10.
That's true.
Yeah, somebody can get over. Somebody can get over there. I don't know. We can use a rope or the immovable rod to make a stepping stone. We can get over there.
That's a good idea.
I like
Totally
that a lot,
disconnect.
actually.
Okay, immovable rod works. It'll be difficult terrain, but that won't really matter. So, yeah, if you want a stepping stone with the immovable rod, go for it.
Roll my thing, Dan.
I don't think so. I think we could just... Oh, immovable rod's being used. Right
Yeah,
now.
it is.
that's rolling the fan
Oh.
Yes.
Can we tie the fan up? I thought there was talk about tying the fan up with a rope.
Let me
now.
see here.
We could do that.
Sure.
Also, we're off the pressure
Oh.
plate.
I missed something, guys. You've been busy at this long enough that it's actually broken down and it doesn't function anymore. So you can just claim your immovable rod again.
Perfect.
Yeah, after 3 consecutive rounds, it breaks down and becomes non-functional. So.
Dan just solved his own puzzle.
Whatever necromancer built this dungeon was not
He didn't
thinking
build
in
it,
the
he
long
just
term.
ordered other people to build it.
Right.
Oh, but he was. Oh, but he was.
Sorry, I'm just moving around for you. I would, if we did the stepping stone, I would hop over just for sake of seeing a little better.
Sounds good. Anybody else?
I don't want to step in this room just because I have Moa with me. I'm gonna look
Marika.
at the fan and see if I can remove one of the blades.
Did you want to cross as well?
I love that.
Yeah.
Oh no, I thought Jacoby was gonna do it because he could absolutely do it.
Oh,
Yeah.
just.
I was
Okay.
I can only do it if I can use like dexterity or
We're-
acrobatics in some way. I'm really not that good at strength.
Well, we.
I don't think we're
figured-
making a check.
Yeah, no check
We've got the
necessary.
mute
We
rod.
came up with a solution that didn't use that. So you can just walk over there.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, I'll go check it out. I want to investigate and see what's going on
Davri as well.
and see what I think about like I'll just ride his shoulders over there, piggyback. Exactly. And then I want to go investigate these chests and see what we can't find out with a closer look.
Excellent. Actual investigation check, please.
I guidance.
All right, so that's a 6, and then plus guidance.
Which one, Zach?
A D8 or D4?
Athletics or acrobatics?
4.
That's what I thought.
Investigation.
Oh, sorry. Investigation is up here.
So
The 9?
10 overall for
Wow.
Marika's
2.
10 overall.
for investigation. Yeah.
Okay. Here's what you get. The chests are each 5 feet long, 3 feet wide, and 3 feet high. You find out that they are all unlocked.
Yeah, it's a matter of choosing the right one.
Everyone, they're all unlocked. Maybe other people have come through here?
No, I think he wants you to open them. It's a matter of which one.
Right. Do I see, like, I guess that's what I get with a 10. That wasn't very high.
Yeah. I mean, do you want to open them?
I really don't know without knowing more. Like, I'm kind of hesitant.
I mean, we got to open one of them.
We do have to. So I will take... Alright, the first word I hear, I'm going to go with it. The rusted one or the outside ones?
Rusted.
Alright, rusted. Open it up.
Are you gonna straight up open it? Okay, go for it.
Yep.
Okay. The chest opens. Nothing.
Soren immediately starts running.
Fireballs
nothing
cast on the whole room.
really happens, but you do see some stuff inside of it. Inside you find a 3-inch long golden key. Listen carefully to this. It's a little confusing. It's protruding from an adamantine keyhole set into the underside of the lid. So, I'm going to use an example because I have an actual little chest thing here, right? So this is the chest. It's unlocked. Open it up. There is a keyhole right here with
that key in it.
And it extends
Okay.
down. So if you were to close this, it would be vertical.
Okay, it's
the fun
unlocking.
It's the fun fact on a Snapple bottle.
Yes, it is.
Yes. I want to look down into the bottom of the chest. Then, is there anything that correlates with the other side of the key?
I guess as you maybe just turn
No,
it.
but there's one other
Yeah,
thing.
turn the key.
What is one other thing?
That's what I'm getting. That's what I'm getting to. There are
Yeah.
2 clamps, is what the book says, that keep the key from being turned right now.
Okay, let's leave this one. I want to go to the other chest. Let's go to the right.
Don't do that.
You said it was in adamantium, right?
Correct. It's set into. It's a gold key in an adamantine keyhole with adamantine clamps holding it in place, keeping it from being turned.
Is the sarcophagus adamantine by any chance?
I'll go look at it.
Well,
It
Genlin's
is normal stone.
there. Okay, so adamantine makes me wonder about the fan, because that's the only other thing we've seen that's adamantine at the point. Should
I've
we
been
consider the fan?
I was inspecting the fan. That's why I'm right there. I'm inspecting the fan, seeing if I can remove any of the blades.
Hey,
They,
Eustace, step back. Oh, I can't turn the key, can I? Because those
I think
2
right.
blocks are in the way.
Right. You would not be able to
Interesting.
remove the blades, unfortunately. They are basically like welded in place almost.
All right,
Oh yeah,
I'll
yeah.
do-
Shh.
chest number 2.
Hold on, Liz. Hold on, don't do that. Wait, hold on a sec.
Okay.
Eustace. Sorry. Yeah, just
Put
I
my
just
hands
want to
up.
make double sure. Eustace, did you see any interesting marks on the blades while you were inspecting? Is there anything hidden? Let's just before we kill ourselves, let's double check.
I'll do a quick investigation.
Sounds good.
That's a 13.
You see that it's been repaired in the past.
If there was a hole, there no longer is.
Well, that means it's been broken before. Figure out how.
Marika, the
Yeah.
Okay.
silver chest or onyx chest?
I
Silver.
think she said onyx.
Do you guys think it has to do with the like states of matter of water? There's like rust
I
would
don't
be
think
water,
at all.
frost would be frozen, onyx is like steam because onyx is created by lava. Water would cool
No.
lava to make onyx.
You lost
Okay.
me
Well,
on that one.
let's just see what's inside the onyx
Yeah.
one before we make a
You almost
judgment.
had me. And
Yep,
then-
It is exactly
So,
the same interior.
I'm opening the silver.
Exactly
Same
the
interior?
Yep.
All right, I'm opening the onyx one then.
exactly the same.
Adamantine?
So the
Adamantine
key-
inside it?
2 locks, 2 clamps, everything. Okay.
Yeah, here's the interesting thing. There's no keyhole on the outside of any of these chests. The keyhole's on the inside.
Maybe we gotta
What if
turn all
you do
three
it
at the
from
same
the
time?
inside? What if you climb inside the chest, close it, and turn the key from inside?
All right, you give it a
Yeah,
shot here, bud. Climb on in.
Well, I'm
Jeff.
down a 20-foot hole, so why
think-
don't you do it?
I'm gonna drop my rope down to you and haul you up, so I can help you fulfill your goals.
Oh
You
my
climbing
God.
on?
Okay, so I.
I mean, we
I do
absolutely
think we're
can.
still
but
at. We're still at choose the right one, but I think the stakes just got higher. Whoever turns the key is just gonna get incinerated if they choose.
You know what? Because we're having trouble with this, I'm just gonna see if the spell does anything. I'm gonna cast Knock on the sarcophagus.
Oh god. We need a Jedi here. I've heard of these mystical people that can
Like,
just do stuff with their
open.
minds. We can
well, we
speak
have
with the
someone who
door.
has
You-
mage hand.
I know what you're talking
shoot, we do
about.
have a mage hand.
I have Mage Hand.
I don't know. I have this awesome sound effect in my head from the movie The Hunt from the Red October. Has anyone ever watched that?
Oh.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
What sound effect?
Is the sound
Yes.
effect just Sean Connery talking?
No, it's when they do a ping and it bounces off of something. And it has this really deep bass
The
sound to it
sonar
along
ping.
with the ping. Yes. That's like what I have
Look
in mind.
for like underwater radar stuff, because that's how they find that you're hearing that deep bass when it hits something and comes back.
Yeah.
Just type like submarine sonar.
Yeah, submarine stuff. That's the sound effect on YouTube you're looking for.
Yeah.
Sonar.
That's
That's the word
what I
I'm
have
looking
in
for. You're
mind.
looking for sonar. Yeah.
The knock sound emanates, but the sarcophagus does not unlock.
Oh,
Okay.
this one's like he is bolted down, y'all.
I'm definitely
No,
gonna go on heightened alert.
So
I'm gonna go on
the
heightened
problem.
alert while I'm looking like south of the fan because that was very loud and I'm concerned. But I'm gonna over my shoulder to Eustace's. Can you turn the key with Mage Hand if we close the lid?
Mage Hand. I send the Mage Hand over to the Rusty.
The rusty one? What?
Yep.
Okay.
It's gonna just stay there forever trying to turn the key.
Yeah, let me reference it real quick just to make sure I'm not missing anything. I'm pretty sure it'll work.
Or maybe send the spider in if you need visual as well. Just throwing out options.
Spectral
Good
Fury
idea,
then
too.
appears at a point you choose within range. It lasts for the duration, which is long enough. 1 minute. Hand vanishes if it's ever more than 30 feet away from you, or if you cast a spell again. You can use it to manipulate an object. Can't attack, activate magic items, or carry more than 10 pounds. Okay, it'll work. I thought so. Just wanted to make sure I wasn't missing anything. So you said Rusty? Rust bucket?
Yep.
All right. And
Before we do this, Gedlin, do you want to get out of there?
I'll,
Up to you.
I'll like climb halfway up the rope just in case, but like I want to make sure that I'm the closest person to the sarcophagus because I have the highest chance of resisting the spirit.
Do you get the
That's reasonable.
bonus if you resist the spirit? Like it might not be.
Does anybody else have a +9 to charisma?
I know, but if you resist it, do you get the special
No.
ability? It might just
No.
turn whatever it is into a silly nothing.
No, you don't
No,
get
that's all I'm
anything
getting at.
but the treasure.
Oh, okay. Is there a chance Aaron would actually want it? Just because he's not here.
that's a hard question.
I think there's a chance.
Everyone will
think-
probably be on
you
top
guys
of
know
the
him more than I do.
sarcophagus.
Yeah, he would. He would. He would
He's
be
chaotic,
mad
yeah.
If we
Should
do
I?
this using his character.
Alright.
Can we take a pause? Can we take a pause while I text him?
Sure, yeah, let's do it. You text him,
Just
and
see if he.
I will make sure I got all the details correct here.
Now, where are you located in this Sauron? Because according to the map, you're behind me, but I know you're inside.
I'm right next to you wherever. When Liz started opening chests, I sprinted for the exit, so I'm
Okay.
I'm also really small, so I'm wherever you need me to be.
Yeah, you're like hiding between my legs.
Yeah, essentially. Gavri be interested, even if it isn't.
Let's see. We can probably move on without his response for a bit here. So, I will explain what Mage Hand does. But I need Eustace to describe for me what he wants Mage Hand to do.
So I want the Mage Hand to forever keep on trying to fiddle with the key, see if he can turn the key. And I'm gonna keep the Mage Hand active as long as I can, then reactivate it, keep on just to see if it can turn the key.
Okay. Just like sitting chest open, just try to turn the key. Okay.
Maybe you have to close the chest to turn the key.
Okay, that's what I was looking for. Gedlin, as soon as the chest closes and the Mage Hand turns the key, you see a rusty button show up on the sarcophagus. Magically
I
appears.
will immediately slide down the rope. Really cool. Come up and slap the button.
Okay. All right, it's been pressed. It stays depressed. And after all that, the Mage Hand drops.
Might as well
A
do
button
with
showed up.
the...
Maybe we gotta do all three.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking now.
I send a Mage Hand inside the Onyx.
All right, an Onyx button shows up on the sarcophagus.
And then, last but not least, Steelix.
And there's another one on the a silver button that shows up on the sarcophagus. What do you do, Gedlin?
I'll hit the button.
Okay. All three of them? Now that there's all
Yep.
three of them?
Yep.
Okay. Quick side note, congratulations guys, you managed to avoid the, very dangerous part of this
The bad ending.
trap. Yes, I probably would have lost some sleep over that. No, I'm just kidding.
Climbing into the chest.
Just kidding.
Let me just read for you, because now it doesn't matter. The Onyx one causes anyone inside it to do a con saving throw or take 75 force damage. Anyone
would have
reduced to
died
0 turns into a pile of dust and leaving behind whatever gear it was holding. Pushing the rusty iron one turns any non-magical metal object to the side to corrode into worthless piles of dust. And pushing the silver one causes anybody inside to take 45 cold damage on a failed con save. So,
Okay.
y'all made the right choice. That could have killed 2 of you.
Again. And again.
Again. And again. Wait,
New
who was
character
it that
jumps
suggested
in.
to... Who was the one that was suggested to crawl into a chest?
I
I
don't
almost
know.
did.
Oh, that,
I mean, that
was-
worse.
That was clearly the trap.
You can,
So,
you can
No,
see
I
why I
know.
wanted to check and make sure that Mage Hand was kosher with this puzzle. Okay.
No.
Because if it wasn't, that would have changed things a lot. Okay. The buttons have been pushed. Immediately, the stone sarcophagus turns to a transparent crystal, revealing inside a mummified monkey-like creature within. Plunged in its desiccated claws is a fearsome mace.
Okay. Okay, I think we know a specific cleric that could use a good mace. Can I try to open it? I'm gonna try to pry it open again.
Thank you.
Yeah, go ahead.
He
And
just
try
doesn't
the
know
same
how
check.
to use it.
I don't think we should
didn't
have the
say
cleric
that.
hold a chaotic evil object. I don't think that's a good idea.
I also think it would be kind of hilarious, but
It would be hilarious.
I think
all
you're
of a
right.
sudden, I can kill.
I got a 2.
Doesn't open.
I'm gonna here. I'm gonna turn my camera on for this. Hang on. I'm gonna wedge the pry bar in and then climb up on and try to jump on it.
Roll an attack roll for me. Just strength. Strength-based attack roll for me.
Okay. Can I give myself guidance for this?
Sure.
Okay. Well, I don't think this is gonna matter. That was a 3 plus 2 for a 5.
That hits. Roll 1d4 improvised damage for me.
5 hits.
3.
The crystalline lid shatters almost completely.
Ooh.
Perfect. Perfect.
It's just glass.
Careful, it'll be sharp.
I'm gonna brace myself and quick cast a little prayer to fend off this demon god that's gonna try to inhabit me. I know it. I'm ready for it. Bring it.
Curious to see what happens with
Are you grabbing
two
it?
gods.
I can give you a thing if you're curious about it. Again, if you resist it, I think it's just gonna be a mace.
Could be a magic item.
Let's say, Zandala is your god, right?
Yeah.
Obalaka, also.
Yeah, but that's the one possessing him right now. Take a +1 as she emboldens you with courage.
I get a +1 to my saving throw.
Yeah.
Oh, dope. Okay. That's gonna be a 28.
Nice.
All right. I forgot to also mention that I guess you break it the rest of the way. We'll just assume that happened. You touch the mace, and
Yes.
a red smoke seethes from the head of the mace, forming the outline of a monkey with a long tail, and it screams at you. Which I can't scream, so I'm not gonna try. Imagine a monkey scream, but it fails to inhabit you.
Cool. Okay. I'm gonna take a second. Can I examine the mace to see if it appears to be magical?
Sure.
Investigation check or something.
Yeah.
19.
Here. It is definitely a magical weapon. Yeah.
So I thought.
Again, another short rest with maybe an Arcana check would give you that information. So we've got now 2 items that need to be checked on a short rest with Arcana to glean their utility.
We should still try to push as far as we can before we take that short rest because we're only gonna get so many of those.
I agree with you. I'm just gonna be devil's advocate to what you just said. We do know a good place to take that rest right now with 2 items. Does that sway? Does that sound good to anybody? It doesn't necessarily sound good to me.
There's one last place we haven't been to on this floor.
Is that true?
Is there?
I don't know if you would count it. Okay, so there's three exits slash stairs. There's the
Yeah.
the stairs in the big room. There's the stairs off the side of the hallway, and then there's the waterway. So those are the 3 exits slash stairs.
So
I would say let's check out where the stairs near Orlanga's tomb is. And if that looks like it just goes down to the next level, then whatever. But it might just be like a sub basement to another tomb or something. So maybe check that out, and then if that doesn't pan out, we can come back up, take our short rest at our sneaky hidey hole, and then sally forth.
Well, what do you think about the waterway? Because what's his nugget did say it kept going.
We
I
can
will
investigate that too. We can check both of them if you guys want before we do it.
Let's check both of them. Let's check both of them first.
Okay, that makes sense to me. I can see the wisdom there.
You want to check the waterway? Okay.
I do think the waterway is more interesting to me than the stairs. I do think the stairs. Something came up the stairs. Was that an enemy?
There were tomb dwarves that came up it earlier. They fought you last session.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I think the stairs probably are just a back way down to another floor, but the waterway, unless there's a waterfall, it might get to somewhere interesting. I don't know.
Okay, I just moved you back to the grand staircase room. What you thinking?
I think that's Zach's dad. I hear. Is that?
Yeah, I'm trying to change it. Jake, start talking. Say hello.
Roll a 1d4.
Oh, you deafened him, so he can't hear you now.
Oh, okay. Hang on.
But he's also muted, so maybe it wasn't him. I don't know.
It's because I pulled up his.
Waterway.
Gotcha.
Jake,
Gotcha.
try say hello. Okay, I don't know how to fix it. I'll do that some other time.
Sorry. It's fine. He's not that disturbed. Yeah, I just. LOL. It was funny. Sorry,
Waterway,
John.
huh?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Are we doing the
waterway
waterway
it
first
is.
or the stairs first?
Let's do the waterway first.
In
Okay.
either case, I need to move
Guys,
into this.
hello.
Oh, we hear you now.
Hello. Okay.
There we go.
You're good. We can hear you.
All right. Who's the brave adventurer to go into the waterway?
Yeah, I'll do it.
All right. The door is still open from when you came through, and you can see that the gas cloud is starting to reaccumulate.
Do we want to?
Oh, wait.
that off
Everyone
real
back up. Everyone back up. I'm gonna cast a bonfire.
Yeah.
Smart. I like that.
Yep.
Make the NPCs and Marika back off.
I am.
Or for sake of argument, sorry guys, I'm being the devil's advocate a lot this time. The doors open, so we could walk through it without sparking it, no problem.
Yep.
That theoretically is the safest place for a short rest. Do we want to leave the gas cloud? Cause we could
And as long
maybe
as we're-
close. It would act as a huge warning if something was coming our way
That's
if we
true.
short rested in there.
If
That's
we were laying
true.
down, could we get under the gas cloud? Like, is it hot and rising?
It's just
Well, we're
like a methane gas.
Oh, okay.
I
We
assume
may
it's
not
kinda
want
just
to
in the
breathe
hall.
it.
Well,
Okay.
it's only localized in that one area.
It's just
Yeah.
that hallway, so hold your breath,
But-
walk through. We didn't notice it in the tunnel. Maybe that's false. I don't know.
No, that's right.
I think it's a good idea to hide there, too. Yeah.
We could just leave it for now.
Okay,
So no bonfire then.
I think hold it. We could use that gas cloud as a major alarm system. Should we decide to take a short rest in there?
I concur.
Okay. I would have to take a difficult sleight of hand check to shut the door without setting off the flints, which is possible.
That
What is my slide of hand?
to me, that option doesn't exist if we pop the gas. I could be incorrect about that, but I'd rather the option be available than not. We could always bonfire it from the bottom of the stairs and get rid of that option.
And it's like, if we were to bonfire, well, the thing is, we were gonna explore the waterway anyways.
Right.
Yeah.
And so set it off now. We close the door. We explore, take our rest if we need
Wait,
to.
no, why are we closing it if we need to go through the door?
I guess we still got the other thing to check too. Never mind. Let's just leave it open. and explore.
You're right, Dan. How long have we been exploring? Because I'm definitely just overthinking again.
Sorry, say that again. I was slightly distracted.
How long have we been exploring for this session? Have we been about a half hour, an hour?
Ooh, I don't know if I actually know. I've been thoroughly enjoying it. I don't know about you guys.
Enjoying it?
I also think we've been going relatively quickly. I think
Yeah.
that last, like a half hour, maybe, or an hour.
It
Like,
feels more
what
like it. I would say more like between an hour to 2 hours, actually.
You think? Wow.
Yeah,
It's
because like factor in the careful walking around and then the talking.
it's kind of how
planning.
it should go. Like,
Okay.
this is a good pace.
I also think I'm just overthinking this. So, I would like to move on. So maybe just pop the bonfire and clear it. What I was thinking is, if we knew that the gas would be back during the time of a short rest, it wouldn't matter.
I think
I would
Yeah.
say let's move forward.
The
I'm
best-
overthinking it.
answer is probably in-game time an hour has passed, so we could say it's 11:30, and it took an hour for that gas to reaccumulate.
Yeah. So what you do is, if we were to ever do a short rest here, we would pop a bonfire, close that door while we're doing the short rest, because then it would accumulate, and if someone tried to sneak up on us, they would have to open up the door, which would mean that if we're doing a short rest in this room, we want to be away from the door, but we aren't doing short rest because we don't need to do short rest.
Yeah, I was thinking we were gonna short rest in the tunnel. And if you pop it, you need to wait an hour for it to accumulate again. It's not gonna accumulate immediately, so you'd have at least a half hour. Without it accumulating, it wouldn't work for half of the short rest. Again, overthinking it. Let's go check the tunnel.
Yeah. Okay.
Just leave it.
Tunnel
Just leave the
check.
door open for
Ardently
now.
agrees.
Yeah. Let's just leave the door open for now. It honestly just doesn't matter at the time being.
Jacoby's okay with it.
I agree with the cleric.
Do we need to do like a Constitution saving throw with you guys who holding our breath?
It's only about 25 feet of walking, which is, for most of you, one round, and you could certainly hold your breath that long.
Holding your breath. Just the rules as written is insane in this game. You can do it for like what your Constitution score is. So I could hold my breath for 14 minutes or some bullshit like that.
Jeez.
Yeah, it's
Wow.
crazy.
That's gotta be nerfed. That's ridiculous.
I might be wrong, but it is something.
That
very stupid
sounds.
like that.
I think you're wrong.
I
think
there's
so,
no
too.
way it's 14 minutes.
Hearing the number I said is
Maybe it's
bullshit.
14 rounds.
Creature can hold its breath. for
That would
minutes
sound
equal
more
to
likely.
1 plus its Constitution modifier. So you can hold your mission. You hold your breath for plus your Constitution modifier. So I could hold my breath for 3 minutes.
Okay.
That sounds more.
Yeah.
It's still absurdly long.
I, in real life, can hold my breath that long.
Yeah, but 240 rounds of combat.
That is insane. Like, how do you fight without breathing?
I was about to say you can't hold it with like while you're in combat.
Right, like, we're not.
How did you
troll
get
divers.
I don't think so.
240? How did you get 240 rounds hit with 3 minutes?
3 minutes times.
It's 3 times 10, so 30 rounds.
That's neither here nor there. We're not dealing with that right now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
3 times 10.
Still, no one's doing 30 rounds anyways.
Genlin
You're right,
finds a culvert, and underneath, or excuse me, as he goes through the culvert, he sees the grate. You see this grate here, Genlin?
Mm-hmm.
That's the grate that you passed over earlier. I'll just give you all a little sneak peek here.
Okay.
There's Jacoby's
Yep.
sneak peek.
Does it go any further? Where does the water go?
It does keep going. For Jared's sake, that's the great there.
Yep.
Yes, if you want to continue, it comes out the other side.
Yep.
I'll move you all
Do you
over
want
there.
to continue?
Do you all want to continue?
No show.
Yep.
If I follow.
Although I'm not gonna be second. I'm gonna be third in line.
Okay, yeah, that works.
There you go.
As you want.
Yeah, I want to be dead middle.
Okay, this is. Oh man, I can't remove the lighting. Make it easier for you guys. So unfortunately, it does it again. So I gotta move you one more time. This is just how the map was set up. I didn't, unfortunately, make this one, so did not get the.
It's all good.
Let's see.
It's all good, Dan.
Thank you.
It's all good.
Does it do it again? It does it again.
Come
Oh my
on,
gosh.
Patrick.
Come on, Patrick. Okay.
I can see Jacoby.
Why is everybody able to see out of bounds now? There we go. Okay, I'm sorry, guys. I did not realize it was going to be this tedious. Also,
We're all getting water and like shoes, sands, like waterlog. It's like Rooney feet and legs.
dumb fly keeps face while I've been running. Very annoying. Okay. Gedlin, you see something?
Do I? Hang on.
Yeah. Yep, it's on the map. You should be able to see it.
I
You
just-
move this around
Yes.
a lot.
Um,
pinging
Hold-
it,
Give me
yeah,
one
but-
second.
top right of your screen now, and Jake might need help with that.
Yeah. Jake's good. Jake's actually good.
Sweet.
That steps.
I'm gonna use Jake as Gedlin because I'm trying to get. No, I don't want to be in editor. I just want to be in roll 20. Sorry, I don't know. I hit a button and it
Oh, it's
bumped
okay.
me into editor, and then everything's just like white screen.
That is okay. What you see, what Jacoby sees, is the base of a staircase that leads up to a hallway.
That's what I thought.
Okay. Hang on.
It
I'm
goes
not-
up.
Jacoby, what would you like to do? Would you like to explore that staircase?
Yes, yes. I would love to.
Yeah. Oh, he doesn't have vision without somebody with a torch. Thorn has.
No, he has night vision.
I have night vision.
Oh, maybe I'm wrong. Sorry.
Aubrey can't see in the dark.
That's what it was.
Gedlin is gonna go over here and check out like where the water goes to see if
Okay.
it's like another.
I'll come back to you in just a second. That one's a little bit more involved than Jacoby's area.
Okay.
Jacoby, your hallway stops. and
Yes.
You see, you identify a secret door right here.
Secret tunnel.
Yeah, you can open it if you want.
I'll open it.
Sure, you want to wait for your friends?
Yeah, I'll wait for. I'll wait for my friends.
When Davri and the NPCs come up behind you to back you up for that,
Okay.
and as you open it, you see Moa's tomb.
Ooh.
So there was
Nice.
a secret door in and out of Moa's tomb.
Do you know
This
that
is
we
the
should have
one.
expected a secret door into? Okay, I I look at Eustace and go like, "You couldn't find that one," and then I just smile at him.
Didn't need to.
All right, Gedlin and Eustace, you see a large chasm with the water, filthy water at this point, just pouring down in a nasty, really tall waterfall. It takes, like, if one of you were to take a rock and chuck it down there, it would take several seconds, like maybe close to 20 seconds for it to splash before you hear the splash. It's quite a ways down there.
See that chest? I'm gonna send a mage hand to it.
So hang on, one more thing. I want to give you the description, and then that's totally cool. The underground river plunges down into a dark, rocky chasm. Cold air swirls up from below like the breath of some monstrous creature. Through the gloom, you spot an ornate treasure chest resting on the ledge opposite. Okay, you want to use Mage Hand to open the chest? Is that correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't think it's going to open. I think it's locked, but I want to check.
Okay. Your Mage Hand goes over to the chest.
And how far is that chest? If it's
Yeah, thank you
seconds
for
from
asking.
dropping.
15 feet. The ledge is 15 feet from the lip of the waterfall.
Oh, it's at our
Oh.
level. I thought it was way down.
Oh, it is definitely at the same level. I didn't even think of that. Yes, you are correct.
Okay, I'll shut up. Sorry. Continue.
When you touch the chest, this appears, and it bites
Yeah,
the
it's a mimic.
chest, or it bites the hand, and I think that'd probably dispel the hand.
Yeah, it dispels hands.
And the
Hey, it's a
moves
mimic!
5 feet closer. It's the
You know
first
what?
mimic of the campaign.
You know what? I'm just gonna
Wait, no, it's the
cast
second.
telepathic shove, make it go towards me, just 5 feet.
I don't think they scream, but this one does.
I'm watching very closely. I want to see what happens when this thing hits the water.
Mm-hmm. I absolutely believe there is a scream like that.
If it doesn't make it, America is like doing it behind us all as a sound effect.
It's cannon, it screams, it hits the water, and it hits it very hard, and it splinters into lots of pieces of wood.
Ooh.
Because in my mind, a mimic is actually a chest, but it's got a spell on it, and it's a monstrosity. So it's a magical creature. That's what I think of a mimic. But there was nothing inside of it.
Oh, okay, good. that was my next question.
Its tongue floats on the water, though. Unfortunately, it's too far away for Jacoby to get any of its teeth. Oh.
Zoran just like looks down the waterfall, and it just like, as we're walking back, it's just like, that's like the dumbest mimic ever. Like, it wasn't gonna trap anything over there. Like, who's gonna go over there?
Someone who
Devin
flies.
hears you saying that and like very careful, very intentionally does not say that he was about to fly him and Davri over there.
And I wasn't saying that. I was about to teleport over there as well.
I just like so easily foiled. Like, that's like a spider who like makes their nest in a, you know, where there's no bugs. Like it.
who would be dumb enough to fall for that?
Oh yeah, definitely. Not someone who traditionally gets caught in plant monsters.
Okay, and when you said teleport, I just want to make sure. Were you saying actually teleport, or are you meaning Misty Step?
Misty Step,
Okay.
which is teleporting, but yeah.
Well, you'd think so. But you might be wrong, and I'm not gonna say why.
Okay.
Does this seem like a good place to stop, or do you want to be like, you want to do your short rest somewhere?
Well, maybe we could just say we went through the water to go back to that room, and then we can end it there.
Get in
The restroom.
ready to explore the stairway down, or do we want to take our short rest before the stairway down?
I think we take a short rest before because we already saw the dungeon dwarves.
Okay, in that case, then let's take our short rest here and figure out what these magic items do and get people attuned to them if necessary.
Yeah, I do think that would be the argument for a short rest is the items, but
Yeah, that's a good.
Like other than that, I don't know that we need the short.
Yeah, you really
whatever.
didn't have to fight anything tonight, so I'm sorry there was no combat, but
We found some cool
It
I
just
stuff.
worked out
thoroughly
that way.
enjoyed the puzzle exploration aspect tonight.
We got
Good,
out of some hairy
good.
stuff too. Yeah.
there is more fighting to
And-
come. It just wasn't tonight.
Yeah.
Well, see,
So-
we basically covered this entire floor. There's 2 flights that go downstairs, and that's all.
I'm really pleased.
Art.
It's 3 sessions. You cleared level 1 of the dungeon. That's really good.
Jacoby,
That
I can't
bodes
wait for-
really well, actually. Now I gotta
Hey
ask.
Dan,
Yeah.
I can't wait until Jacoby levels up to level 11.
This ranger goes up to 11. Yes, I will touch on that in just a second here. I got a question for Zach. Did you pick up the skeleton head with the weird helmet?
Yes.
Okay, good. You want that. That's all I'm gonna say. Okay. XP time,
Oh, the triangle helmet? Yes.
It was way too cool not to. And being a halfling, I could probably actually wear it.
I was
Are you
just
on-
thinking that we could have like Halloween mask.
He also gave us a huge hint that it's like a key or something. It's important. We knew that when you did tell us that.
Let's see. Trying to determine what an appropriate level of XP for our role playing was
1,000.
because, well, I think it might be worth more than that.
Per person?
well, yeah,
Puzzle.
because this was a big deal.
Puzzle solving's like beating enemies, right?
Exactly like
In my book, it is. And there was
Sorry,
also,
how much did you
Especially
say?
when you don't take damage.
Right.
Yes.
Considering we could have died multiple times.
I think I'll give
What
each
was the
of
value?
you 2,000
Yeah.
apiece.
2,000 apiece.
Whoa.
That seems fair.
Thank you.
Whoa.
That seems fair, Dan.
Like, more of that, please. More.
We're only
You also got
a
some
few
gold.
thousand away.
By the way, one of you probably discovers during your short rest that you can now take that if you fill up the golden mug with water, the frowning face turns into a smiling face.
I was wondering if that happened, like a temperature gauge kind of thing, right? Like if I put a really good beer, if I put really good beer in here,
It's full of
Like
coffee.
the-
it's
I'm
gonna be
happy.
the
showing
Coors Light-
gums.
It's empty of coffee.
The
I'm
Coors
not
Light
happy
can.
anymore.
It's gonna be
Speaking
Yeah.
of which, what was the spell then on that spell scroll?
Oh yes. Thank you. Sorry, Jared. Did you say something too? I thought I missed something just a second ago.
You know, my question was just going to be, are you comfortable giving us the information about the stuff now as opposed to next week when we take the short rest?
I think we should do it now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Chris, I'm looking for the page. I lost track of where it is.
Sorry.
Spell scroll of remove curse.
That's
Ooh.
useful. We're definitely going to need that in the future.
Son of a bitch, I used a spell slot.
Moa's staff is a staff of the Python. And then Obalaka's mace is
This would be cool
Where is it?
when Jacoby. Is
Mace
that-
of Terror. Mace of Terror.
Mm.
And that was all
Mace
the
of
magical
Terror?
items. So you got what, 3 magical items today, a bunch of gold, and some XP. You received 2 Trickster God bonuses. Denied the last, which is fine. You explored all of level 1. And you're ready to
Nice.
go down to level 2 next session, which is great. I am already ready for that, but I will be even more prepared next week.
Ooh.
So experience-wise, are we at 82,010?
Yep.
Okay.
That's what I got at
Except
least.
for me, I'm at 09.
Yep.
'Cause you're less than.
Dan,
Exactly.
you got to get us exactly 2 so that we're all level 11 plus session.
How did it happen in the first place? I don't understand.
Clerical error.
There was a clerical error essentially, and I thought it was funny at the time to take one less than everybody else.
The
I did it to
cleric had a
myself. It's just
clerical
funny.
error.
Exactly.
Yeah.
A clerical.
I can't
Yeah.
wait till Jacoby turns go up a level.
Age 11?
Yep, age 11.
It'll be pretty quick.
You ready to go back to middle school, Jacoby?
Yes. Yep.
You would be.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
I mean, I've got questions still though.
So that would mean like next session, just find as many monsters as we can and murder them.
I want to
don't
show
know.
you.
Or just solve
Hobo.
puzzles.
This is kind
Just so
of
we can level up.
the vibe you were getting in the secret rooms, well, especially like Jacoby's tunnel that he found looks kind of like this a little bit.
Ooh.
That's cool.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Still some light.
That's even
trickling
nicer
in.
than I thought.
Still some light
Just enough
trickling
to
in,
see the
but,
spider webs with.
Right, yeah, it's gonna get. Don't worry, it's gonna get dark. It's gonna get really
The biggest
dark.
question I have is the size of the spiders. How big do these spiders get?
So
No, don't answer that. Don't answer that.
Okay, sounds good. Things are gonna get a lot darker, so anyone who's not using a torch or using a torch, you might want to consider whether or not you want to keep using that torch. Just so you know, that
Yeah,
might
because it'll
become
call attention.
Look,
that might become really important.
Zoran, we could just tie a leash around you, like a piece of rope, like a leash, and we'll just
That
tie you
will-
to one of us. Because I think
I
most
see,
of
well,
us
we-
have dark vision, right? Yusuf, you have dark vision.
Yes.
Oh, Jacoby, I know you have dark vision.
The other
No,
thing
I have
is,
dark vision.
Yeah, but we're talking about like it takes an action to light a torch. We're talking about being.
Well, see,
complete.
you've been in this tomb since 7 in the morning, which means 1, 2, 3, 4 torches have been burned by whoever is carrying a torch. 'Cause they burn out
if you
after an
wanna
hour.
start-
Right.
If you want to start paying attention to inventory, fine.
oh yeah, definitely I am.
I'll take that out.
Okay.
Wait a second. Do I have the dark vision spell? I don't think I do.
Listen, we can just
That's
say
where
that
I'm
we
getting
used
at.
Deadland's torches because he had 4 left. And
That's
we will
fair.
just go down to 0.
Don't worry about it too much. I'm sure you'll run into dead
Oh.
adventurers' gear just strewn about in some places. May or may not be organized.
Zach,
Because people come in here all the time.
sure. Zach, are you taking those out, or do you want me to take 4 out?
I took them out. I don't have need of them.
Okay.
I don't want to carry them. Deadland's trying to get rid of them. I don't even know why I have these. I don't even know why I packed these. I just overpacked everything.
For me, and I greatly appreciate it, as I like.
So here's the thing about dark vision. Aren't druids like clerics in that you can change your spell slots?
Mm-hmm.
So, dark vision is a spell that druids can access.
No, I thought I just had dark vision.
No.
She
Oh,
might.
if you
What he?
no. I mean like having the spell so you can cast it on Zoran. It gives him
You could
8
give
hours
me
worth
dark
of dark vision.
Do you have dark vision?
I want it.
I thought I did.
You don't have it naturally as a
No.
halfling or as a
Or as a druid?
I don't.
right.
I
Okay,
don't.
I thought I did.
No, you do not.
Right, but it's
Unless you took a feat to get it or something, you do not.
it's Zorn who really needs it. I think.
Well,
I mean,
no.
not that she doesn't need it.
I mean,
but
Zach
Zorn
makes it-
needs it.
Zach makes a good point too. I don't know if America has it.
She
No, I
does
don't.
not. Yeah, she definitely does not.
I thought I did.
So,
Oh,
invest in a dark vision spell when you get the chance.
When we take a long rest.
Or maybe I could
Wait.
just like feel my way around.
Or you could also
Or
wild
I'll
shape.
just take a piece of rope and tie myself to one of y'all that has dark vision, like a
Wait,
leaf.
you're level 10, right?
Yeah, I can wild shape.
At what level can you wild shape? I think you can wild shape. Can you wild shape into an elemental yet? Is that 10
Yeah.
or 12? Okay, so then next time, if you want, wild shape into an earth elemental, and you get like tremor sense, which means, or
I
like,
have sonar in my toes.
yeah,
I
basically.
might have a short term.
Yes, but only can do that for like an hour.
No, she
5
can do it for
hours.
half, or she can do it for 5 hours.
Yeah. Okay.
Nice.
And like, and it's not concentration, so you could
I
like
can cast
do it for 5
magic.
hours and take a short rest during that time as an elemental.
It's a Druid of the Moon thing. It's kind of dope.
Yeah, that does
Yes,
sound
it,
cool.
yes, it is. It's
And
why
then,
druids are broken.
and then when the day ends, you can spend that long rest to get the dark vision, so that way you don't.
I was thinking about my
Use
next
up.
character, a Tabaxi Ranger living in Waterdeep. That's the one that has dark vision. I got like double dark vision
Yeah.
on that
Oh
one.
yeah, Liz.
She'll be
I
able to
just-
see anything.
If you wild shape
Yeah.
into a giant rat, you'll have 60 feet of dark vision.
Good to know.
Yeah, you guys gotta stop. Like, get your water deep characters out of your head. We got weeks to go still.
I know.
Okay, so that's covered. There's just a couple little housekeeping things I thought we should cover before I end it. Okay, so Liz has the opportunity to get dark vision as a rat. Eustace has dark vision, right?
Yes.
So then that just leaves Zorn at that point. So
And Dobry.
Dovry apparently has it. He has 60 feet.
Oh.
Yeah, I remember he got the goggles from Kalate.
Oh, okay.
You know what would be hilarious if you like break the goggles in half and give like one lens to each, to like two of you, so that way with one eye you got dark vision, the other eye you don't.
You got 30 feet of dark vision per person.
That's
So I was thinking like you know, like you had the pirates that have the patch on one eye, like so you instead of an eye patch
Yeah.
you have the goggle that lets you see in dark vision.
So no depth perception, but dark vision.
What is that? What is that? Like that one NVG that only has the one side? That looks like it would be awful to try and look through.
I can see it.
Like that would be the worst.
historically that is what eye patches were for. That's what pirates used.
Yeah, that's why I mentioned it, except in the reverse.
Yep.
I like it. That's funny.
Okay.
But you snap in half so that way you get two of them.
Dan, what's
He's
the...
like, that sounds like a good idea. Snap in half, then it just breaks.
Yeah. What's the... So the mace is still that weapon. So all you're getting out of so when you accept the god, you just take on a flaw?
No, you also get a
What's the...
you get a power. So
You get a benefit and a flaw.
Yeah.
so Moa's
The
for
flaw is
instance-
more personality, and the benefit is like an ability.
Moa's,
So, like, for
instance,
example,
is this-
I get an extra attunement slot for my character.
Okay,
It's
so
like-
the... Oh, okay, I get it. Thank you.
But the god is also in my head yammering. Which is
No,
why I
no
was like,
way.
let's not take the evil monkey god into our brains.
Yeah, it's like with me, I got Zone of Truth forever on me, but I can turn invisible. So
You know what?
next time we see a skull, I should not be near it.
You
Yetlin,
can turn
that was
invisible and the staff can turn
extremely
it.
in
is the
character
staff
for you.
icon.
So you should
Okay.
take a point of inspiration.
Okay.
And you also took the fall for of the god potentially, even though it was pretty much guaranteed you'd win. So I'm impressed by that. That covers everything. Just tone's gonna shift a little bit as you go down into level 2, so they'll keep you on your
Nice.
toes.
It's gonna get darker.
Training wheels are off.
Yes, as a matter of matter of fact, that is true. All right. Well, thank you guys. Anything else before I close this out?
Both of those are cool magic items. I just looked them up. If you don't want it, the staff can turn into a giant constrictor snake, which is a size huge creature that's under your command. It was my go-to wild shape for
I'll
a
take
long
it.
time.
It was that snake we were buddies with.
Yeah,
It's,
basically you turn into a
Ozymas?
combat version of him.
Yeah.
Or you just get one, and like the downside is if it dies, the thing is busted. But if you I think you can use a bonus action to turn it back into a staff whenever you want. So if it looks like it's getting its butt kicked, turn it back into a staff and run over and pick it up. And then the mace can essentially has a fear effect 3 times a day, which is pretty cool.
That's neat. That'll come in handy. All right, guys. Thank you very much. I will see you next.